Eclipse?
Or are they?
Bro?
They
I gotta go.
They might be having an update. That might be why it's taken so long.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why the check for updates button was red?
Yes!
Yes!
Maybe.
That's exactly why those are red.
To let you know that you need to update.
Because it's gonna force you to
Whoops.
update before you connect.
Oh my fucking god.
We can wait. We wait an extra moment. It does not matter. It's just an update.
But you're doing recap.
You want me to wait until they show up, or should I just?
It's padding
Continue.
for time. Do it.
All right. Finally, hey, is this the first recap? Wow, I'm doing it.
Technically, yes.
I guess where it started, how North said, at the start. We're part of a foundation, or what was it called again?
That's on you to know.
Yeah, I know. I have a brain fart. That's the problem. Marigold. We're part of the Marigold Company. We deliver. Well, that's mostly what I know. We deliver, and we have a package we need to deliver. With herself, Marigold, the owner of the company, I believe. We start in a town next to Loggers Camp. If you could, where's the map at?
All right, let me pull up the map.
That'll just give a little bit of help. It's not marked on the map, but the help.
What do you mean it's not marked on the map?
You said the town we start in before, like when made our way down to Creole Call through thick grass and barely visible pathways. We finally make it there to Creole Call next to Loggers came from Loggers Camp, or at least near it. There was a town not marked. After, like I said, going through thick grass and very thin pathways since they're not used a lot, we finally make it there. And Marigold herself decided to take the package to the client herself, which leaves us to wander around for a time being before getting paid. Which, upon going through, we see a dark hooded figure. We thought and think maybe they were watching us before going around a corner. Then we get called out by somebody from a shop. Go to investigate, and turns out it's a job. We asked us to kill a goat for their meat. It's not too much of a task, it's just a goat. After going around, I believe looking through a tavern, then leaving, getting ready to go do the mission, we head out. After looking for a goat for a couple hours, it turns out that these goats are massive. These are some big goats. These are how big you say goats were? These goats are about 9 feet. These are some big ass goats. But luckily, nobody got hit. Nobody died to a goat. And from the size of the goat, we couldn't bring most of the meat. So we just created little grass hammocks that actually pick our little bags out of the grass so we can actually carry some of the meat. Got a little payout after returning. We got its hide, and I believe Zashal is the one who found the place to sell the hide. If so. Or do we just have that on hand? Because they stopped talking about that, so I couldn't get too much information. I'll just assume so. Then we continue through and we go to a tavern where we get something to eat. Nah, a certain robot, or Warforged, got their faceplate messed up with mashed potatoes. Should probably clean that up. Then Zashal decided to probably go play some darts, I believe. But before that, we noticed that there was a couple of guards sitting in a corner. unique symbols on their arms. Which part I couldn't find their name throughout the stream. Unless I went over it. If I did, that's my bad. Weird looking fellows. But then Zashal went over to play darts until somebody put a hand on his shoulder. A very tall, big man who is surprisingly quiet
You
for
can say
his.
that.
I'm just being nice to the man.
You shouldn't.
I'm being nice to the man.
He won't be nice to you. Not depending.
A very, very big fellow puts a hand on Zashal's shoulder, spooking him a little bit. Or a lot. I don't know. Gonna have to ask him later about that. And he gets walked back to the table. As it turns out, big man wanted to know if we were trusted to carry a very big box that he somehow carried with one hand. 3 feet long, 2 feet high, I believe. Sealed with wax. We agreed, but one problem, we don't have a cart. So we go looking around for a place maybe to buy a cart. Which be from an alley. Hey kid, you want some carts? You want some carts?
Hey kids, you want some wood?
Buddy.
Wait a minute. Buddy.
What? That's what he said.
Well, turns out a little trapdoor in the dirt. Couldn't see at first, but he lifted it up. I thought we were gonna. One of us was gonna get. Let's see, Zashal was getting a little worried, cause why? I don't think it's really safe to go down in a hole with a random person. But it turns out it was safe. They had a cart, not wood, made of a ship wreckage, or at least shrapnel from it. So we paid the man, and we brought it out in pieces. Since it's underground, we gotta bring it out piece by piece. But yet we put it together. It's something. Okay, it's something. It's better than just carrying. If it falls apart, we'll put it back. And after that, he returns into the dirt, completely gone. But another problem is this thing ain't got no nails in it. This short is a Lincoln log ass build. So decided to go to a blacksmith late at night. Why they're sleeping. Bang on the door. Presumably they hurt themselves, smashing hitting their head on the wall or something. Or maybe the little nightstand next to him. Who knows? We don't know what's going on in there. They open the door and ask us what we want. We ask for 40 nails. And they tell us...
Are you high?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No. It was 40 nails. It was 40 nails. Why are you asking if I'm high? I'm trying.
That we would need at least 40 or more. So we don't ask for a lot.
We asked for 40 nails, for minimum. We asked for 40 nails. But yet, for minimum, it would take he said minimum 2 weeks, which we don't have that time.
We don't.
We So I guess we just gotta sit and just have to put it back together when the cart breaks apart, or find another way to keep it together. And I believe that's where we leave off.
You leave off as you come to the tavern, and Zashal with Pearl is just still waiting, watching the crate. Well, the package,
Oh,
I'm going to call it.
Gotcha.
No, you and Lila are outside with the carriage that you just showed up.
Good enough. Ivan can have inspiration.
Thank you. It's just that the first that we kind of did quite a little bit on that, and that's kind of hard to remember. I hate doing recap.
You was passing
It's
out
also
that whole ass session.
You were.
I sure was. It sure was. I
And we
know.
start off as Ashal just looks around, hears a noise outside, and just goes, I swear to every fucking pantheon. And he will get up and look at Pearl and say, look at the box. And
Okay.
he goes outside.
You go outside.
I'm gonna follow.
You're the one who's showing up.
Yeah. You telling me I can't follow him if he's going around the building?
You can't follow him because he's walking out of the tavern. You are going up to the tavern. Can't follow that.
I could
You
put
can
the-
arrive
no,
at it though.
If it goes around the building, I can stop and maybe put the cart.
But yeah,
The truck-
you, Zashal, come outside and you see Ivan and Lila arriving.
He
with,
just waits as he looks
cart.
at them both and then looks at the cart. And he places a hand on his face.
Don't know if that's a good idea. Yeah, I think he
How-
knows.
How bad is the cart looking by this point? DM.
Well, as the description was, it looks like it was made from shipwreckage, pulled off the beach, and carved enough so that they can slot onto each other. The wheels are someone's best attempt at making them circular, but they are still slightly ovular, and they have mostly just slid onto the bar. It is something.
Does it look like it can handle the cargo that because Zashal knows the weight?
Maybe. You're not sure for how long, though, if it can. Might have to test it.
Fuck it. Zashal goes back inside without a word as he goes to the pearl and box again.
Cool. When Zashal left, Pearl, you were left with a very big, heavy box on top of the iron table. There's still various people having merriment around you.
She's just gonna keep laser focused on like making sure nobody goes near the box, I guess.
Yeah, as you're sitting there, would you like to perception to hear what people are talking about?
Sure. Skills, right?
It'll be in skills.
The great power of skill checks.
Yep. The skill tab is the second tab on your character sheet. If you don't remember how to open it, you can just click your icon on the top.
And there it is.
That's a 12.
Did you want to change your dice colors, by the way?
I thought I already did.
It probably
Well-
got reset, but it looks like now it's starting to stick, so it should be fine after you fix it. Because there are two colors you can change. One's the pointer that's on your icon at the top. The other is the dice itself. But, yeah. That is enough to hear about people talking about... You know, it probably won't take much for a war to break out again. Tensions is pretty high with Marizna wanting to go back over. Yes, and I imagine it'll happen pretty soon. The way things have been going. So you get a bit of that.
Well, fuck.
You're aware that you're heading up to one of the forts along the border.
Double fuck.
And then
think-
Zashal returns. Because he wasn't gone long.
Hey, Zashal, apparently a war might break out soon.
Good. Means more money for us. Come on. They got the cart. A fucking mistake of a cart.
Better than nothing.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of carts
Scooby
around.
Doo
So
ass laugh.
And with that, I guess the party gets to
So
meet up again.
it's pretty fucking heavy.
It is.
I imagine your collective strength is enough to lift it, though.
I hope so.
And the two of you, like, start to strain to pick it up. And you hear a slight groan of the iron table as you get it off of it. And it's pretty slow. This is very heavy.
Yeah.
How the fuck did that man carry it with one hand?
We do not know yet.
But it takes
Greens or
some
something.
time. It doesn't take a long time, but you manage to get it out.
5
And,
minutes. Tops.
A minute.
A minute, okay.
Like, you probably could have walked out of here in less than 30 seconds. So, but you're carrying this. It's two
Yeah.
of you. It's heavy.
Yeah.
And you probably get the other two to help you get it onto the cart. Or you can try to have the other two keep it steady as you try to put it on the cart.
We're gonna try our best with the four of us to try and put the thing on the cart and see what happens, because it's moment of truth by this point.
So you're just gonna, with all your strength, huck it onto the cart.
No, gently place it.
Yeah, I feel
Alright.
like if you hit a bump in
I
the
don't
road,
think the cart can take hucking it.
this thing will just about to fall apart.
Alright. I want athletics checks from the two of you.
Fuck.
It's heavy.
From
Well, they're the ones carrying it.
well, you carry it. Yeah, I thought it was like pulling.
Zashaw manages to get his side up and over. Pearl does not. Most of this effort is on Zashal's part, and you... Luckily, that is a 21. So Zashal is able to pull it along from his side. As you hear the box scrape against the wooden cart.
Metal, I believe.
The box is very much wood.
You said the cart.
The cart is not wood. No, the
Yeah.
cart is not metal either. I meant to say.
It's like a
It's
mix and
it's scraping wood against wood.
Yeah.
Do you know what that does? Have you ever heard of that?
you son of a bitch. I swear to God.
It's not a good sound.
It's on fire.
I know, but the cart's not necessarily.
Now, you get it on there, and the cart is currently holding.
All right. Let's get moving.
What's
And-
Brew trying to talk?
I think so.
I think so.
I just said that this cart is gonna catch on fire. It's no it.
If you roll a natural one, maybe.
If you both rolled a natural one, which you didn't,
But
yeah,
yeah,
like-
no.
that's not enough pressure to have caused a fire. Might be enough pressure to damage the box, but you know.
Well, too fucking bad.
So, who's pulling the cart?
Let's see.
Should I pull the cart?
Do you want to pull the cart?
What's your
Oh,
strength? 12?
yes.
You will
well,
need help.
Mine's 14.
Are you helping pull the cart?
Yeah.
Alright. You and Lilla start pulling the cart, which makes sense. You two are the one who retrieved it. And man, is that heavy. Like, you can slightly hear, like, a steam stressing sound within Lilla as she starts to pull this. But you start to make your way out of the Kriya Arkol. As you hear the thing go, the ovular wheels struggling with the weight.
Zashel is gonna keep an eye out to see if anyone follows.
Roll perception. You see some people coming out like, what the fuck is that noise?
What the fuck is that?
What
No.
the heck?
What the
What the
hell? Oh
heck?
my god, is that a cart?
What kind
Whoa.
of card is that?
Look at the tongue on the shoe.
Bot got the joke. But so far as you're on the way out of town, that's really all that people are doing. Someone actually comes up like, is that your cart? Is that thing gonna hold? Are you okay?
It's better than
We are
nothing.
making do with what we have.
Do
It's
you
better than
want
nothing.
glue?
I don't know if we have time to let it sit.
Probably not. Good luck. As,
Thank you.
They're not willing to go too far. Just a distressed person at the fucking noisy ass, shaking ass, shambling ass cart,
Clunk, clunk. Clunk, clunk.
rattling as it goes.
Damn, that silence spell
Normal.
really sounded tasty right now, huh?
The loudest cart. This is the loudest.
Pearl is just gonna point at the cart, turn to like the shawl, and or Ivan is like, is this normal?
No,
normal
it's
for
not normal.
No, baby.
Depends on who you
No.
talk to.
In my day, the in my day, the
Back
ability-
in my days.
back in my day, things had more panache than this noisy, feeble cart.
Back in your day, wood was not a rare resource. That was
Back
fucking
in
everywhere.
your day, war was made with Warforged and not people. Anyway.
So you leave the town, but
Town.
the guards, like, as you start to come up to the gate, they're looking over like, what the fuck is that noise? Is that a cart?
Yeah, the cart.
Oh
my god.
You start to pass the threshold, and there's like, all right, hold on, what's wrong with that thing?
Everything. Can't you see?
Everything.
Why did you get this?
It is better,
Better than
than
nothing.
carrying with our hands.
How about you carry this box?
Box? What is it? And he's like, that's an expensive looking box.
That's it.
And he's like, well, you said to try and carry it. And he's gonna try and pick up the thing alone.
And Zashal just stops him. That was just a joke. There was 4 of us, we barely could lift it. I suggest you not strain your muscles and rip something you don't want to.
And now he feels insulted. I could probably lift that thing. Hold on.
If it makes you feel better, I suggest you do not. A steel table was groaning under it. I am not joking with you.
And the other guy's like, should I help him? I don't think he's gonna want to stop unless he starts to try.
I mean,
His knife lifted an inch up.
Alright, sure, go ahead. Fuck
And the
it.
both of them try as one of them sees the symbol on the side and he's like, oh no, we don't touch that. We do not touch that. And
Oh, you
the other
did
guy's like, no,
assemble,
no,
dude."
we can do it. And he starts to drag the other man. We do not touch that.
can I do an insight
That
check
shall-
on that dude?
Zashal by this point just gets him off and just pulls him to the side. Dude, I know you understand that you can lift it. I don't think you want to.
This guy looks like he's maybe 19 years old.
Listen, do you understand what a noble is?
Pearl, roll insight, by the way.
Okay.
And he's like, yeah, they're those fucking assholes from Burisna.
Yeah, they don't take kindly of people trying to, do shit with their stuff. And we got stuck with their stuff.
Nice
that's a
nat
natural
20. You
one.
get a point of inspiration, by the way. Yeah, that man's terrified.
Thank you.
The one who was responding, like, we don't touch that. Yeah, he's fucking terrified.
So I suggest you follow your friend's advice and not touch that. For both our sakes.
All
Why are
right,
you
man,
so
fucking lay
scared?
off.
Thank you.
And the other guy's like, why am I scared? That man's over there. He just points at the very evident cart of the same symbol at the tavern. He's been here plenty of times. He does. Ooh.
He starts remembering. Oh no.
Well.
Now you remembered.
People have learned not to mess with him.
Yeah, I
What
wonder.
happens if you mess with him?
I wonder how.
You die.
He just gives you this distant, traumatized look. You don't mess with him.
Alrighty then. And if not stopped again, we continue on.
Let me put it this way. He's got 2 great swords on the side. He doesn't need to hold them.
Oh, dancing great swords, great. Oh, I hate that.
And
Well-
you go on your way, I assume. I got
I
pinged
hope.
on Discord. What's this?
And I could hear that from your microphone.
I think that's someone else getting pinged. Because
Yeah.
Oh
that's-
shit.
my headset
other
doesn't have the
people.
sound come through loud enough. Anyways.
Anyways.
It is... Let me pull up the calendar so I can pull up the time. Yeah, that'll have been another, let's say, 10 minutes. Just to leave, because it's heavy. It is 6:40 p.m. of the same day.
Nice.
Specifically, that one.
Yeah. 10th May fucking bullshit. Well, we will go to the target fort, which I forgot the name of.
You were never told a fort name.
Where do we get told to send it then?
So the DM doesn't remember and was going to watch the VOD. And then I didn't.
Well, ain't that a bitch?
But Bot, you were. Do you
Yeah, I
remember?
didn't hear it.
All right.
I didn't hear anything. I just heard we got a box, and it wasn't really right at the box part. I don't think, because I was there for a little bit to make sure if there's anything I missed.
Brew Eclipse, do you remember where this box is supposed to go?
Absolutely not.
I
Brew.
didn't expect Eclipse or Brew to remember, since they were not the targets of the conversation.
Brew might be our savior.
Brew might be your savior.
No, I said no. I have one brain cell and it goes out the window whenever I talk.
Well, shit.
I
So
can't look. What?
my intentions, as I scroll through my actual notes, because this is not a module. I wrote notes.
It's not bullshit.
It's still bullshit.
No, wait.
So there are a number of forts that are along the effective border of Hemerat and Marizna. But most of them are not names. Only the biggest ones are, like Fort Hargal and Fort Mervisa, which you see on the map. This is more or less just an unnamed fort, and it's a couple
Alright.
days north of here.
All
We
right.
didn't say how
that's
many,
great.
just a couple days.
We continue towards the direction of north, towards this fort. North.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, it was
Oh.
a pun. Thank you for noticing.
And You don't get far from the gate before you see some thugs walk up.
Oh fuck.
And you see a familiar one, Zashal.
Of course I do.
And he says, "Alrighty then. I noticed you got a big job from,
And
the
a
fuck?
dart goes for him.
Something was tinging around on the roof.
Eichon.
Probably an acorn, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, but he... Do you cut him off from top? Oh, this is the time he disconnects.
Yeah. Absolutely. Do you cut him off? Yes.
Yeah.
As you can see by my internet connection, it cut me off. Wait, no, this is not how it's supposed to go.
So he was about to say a name. But you threw the dart anyway?
Nah, I'll just let him say the name, then get hit by the dart. The bone dart.
Looks like you got a job from Lord Sunder.
And...
All right, let me pull up your counter.
Yeah.
Well, I have the thing pulled up over here. I sure don't. I should pull that up.
We're gonna get in a fight.
Yes,
You're
we
going
will.
to get in a fight. My goodness, how could this happen? It's almost
How
like you
could
played
this happen?
D or something.
I don't know if it was a smart idea to attack for it. It could have been. It could have gone differently.
Can barely get fantasy grounds.
Quick question: was this counted as a long rest or something?
Nope. You have not long
Okay.
rested. And I don't think a short rest helps any of you.
Didn't use anything, so I'm good.
Where do I-
Does anyone have shorter rest material?
I have
No.
Song of Rest, but that just restores hit dice.
Yeah, so nothing.
Look at these named NPCs, right? That
Well-
initiative is from last time. I'm going to
Yes.
clear initiative.
You should.
All right.
Now roll. I'm gonna wait for all of
Oh.
you, since I cleared it, the NPC's initiative got reset, so I'm gonna wait for all of your initiatives before I roll theirs again.
10's not the worst, but sure isn't the
It's
best.
sure placed on the tracker. That's a
Nice.
nice net 20.
Once
Fun with your
again.
inspiration.
Do
That
I
was-
get
That was
another
almost
point?
20.
Do I get another point of inspiration?
Yeah, you can have up to 3.
Okay. Amazing. This is all my nat 20s. I'm wasting it now in the beginning of the session, but then when we need it, I'm gonna be rolling that once.
That is how it
That's
goes.
That is how it goes.
Ooh, nice 4 there, Bandit 3. Oh, that one actually has some speed to him.
He got a kick.
Ah,
Up to
you're
6.
shit too.
Your turn, thug. Ah, just even.
Just even.
Yeah, they're not ready.
Good.
Anyways, Ashal gets the first attack. Let me put the tracker there. There we go.
Bone.
Boom.
I can
Dart.
guarantee you he wasn't expecting an immediate dart. You will have sneak attack on that.
Good. Advantage on the attack? Surprise?
He's a human. He can barely see.
Okay.
You kind of needed it.
I kinda did.
Oh, no,
That's why
no,
I
you didn't.
asked.
Not at all.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I am making that a crit.
I'm so surprised.
Are
oh
you?
my goodness, no.
No.
Not at all. He doesn't
Eh.
appreciate that.
Well, he won't appreciate this either. I fucking hope.
It's lodged in his eye.
Ooh.
You.
You just hear him go like,
Ow.
"Ah!"
Ouch.
Ouch.
Bit.
Anyways, Lila, it's your turn. As the shawl decides, I'm just going to kill him.
Alright. Let me just.
That's right, I forgot to do the better TTV stuff. Oh well. You can drop that in the chat, why not? Because I feel like it. I'm guessing you're looking at your stuff.
I was trying to remember how to target.
Control
I
click.
remembered.
control
I
click.
remembered.
You are. Yar.
That hits. That's solid damage.
But he's not dead yet.
Lila, you run up. Just the. I probably made this joke, but I'm just remembering the Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs guy.
Son of a clunk, clunk, clunk.
And then you just spin around with a sword into his chest. Not his heart, the other side. Which just so happens to be the same side with the darts in his eye.
He's just getting
Oof.
fucked up on that
Not this
side.
guy's day.
It's not this guy's day.
Or wait, does Lila
Uh,
do anything else?
Yes, do you do anything else, or is that your turn?
Huh?
Alright. I heard the ding.
Yeah, it was from Pearl.
Well, Pearl.
Sorry.
that's
It's fine.
You need some headphones?
That's the worst thing. I'm using headphones.
Control click to target whoever you
Yeah.
want to target.
I think they're looking at their stuff because they got a bunch of spells.
Yeah.
I'm seeing if I want to cast a cantrip on them or something.
As a bard, you are also able to grant bardic inspiration to people with a bonus action. However, your pool is only of 3.
As of now.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for when we need it.
Here, I'm putting a thing on your bardic inspiration so you remember their stuff. There you go. You'll see numbers on it.
That do numbers.
You could keep
That
track
did
of it
numbers.
that way. Man, they're doing numbers.
Man, this doing
Well,
numbers.
sneak attack's doing numbers, I can say that much.
Isn't it Whispers or Thunderwave? What do you think is better?
You have
Uh,
someone
just-
next to Thug.
So dissonant whispers.
Yes, probably better. I just clicked that, right?
If you are targeting them, which you do by control clicking on the combat tracker since we're not using a map, then you will be... There's a little drop-down magnifying glass on the right side of the spell. You'll click that, and there'll be a button that says Save. You'll be clicking that.
Okay, hold up, wait. I targeted the wrong dude.
Are you sure you targeted the wrong dude? You have to control click the them again to untarget, by the way.
Oh.
Or you'll just be rolling against both.
And then click on the magnifying glass.
Yeah, click on
Yeah.
the magnifying glass. Wow, that's a 6. They failed.
By the way, we can see the rolls.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
So that's 3d6, right? Because he failed.
Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
now click the damage button.
Damage. Damage.
I don't know why these keep reactivating.
I have no clue.
What?
why-
Oh, hey. Nice damage.
Like,
Nice.
he
Damn,
dies,
his
by
head,
the way.
his head exploded. Good job.
His head
Yeah,
doesn't
almost.
explode, but you see a bunch of blood start to pour out of his ears as he starts to, like, scratch at the sides of his head before he dies.
Pearl just lets out this mad cackle.
Yeah. The dart falls out of his head. No, no, no. He falls on his face and gets it lodged further in. There we go.
That's better.
You can see the point coming out the back of his head now.
Nice.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Now, if only someone
Wow.
had prestidigitation.
If someone did.
Oh, hey,
Anyway.
someone does.
Can I bonus action press the digitation to clean up his head?
It's not a bonus action.
You have to wait for that.
You have to
Uh,
wait for that.
Don't forget on the combat tracker to click the arrow.
Yeah, the downward arrow. That is the next actor button. He's a shawl.
And the shell goes over to Bandit 14.
14.
You 4, sorry.
There you go.
You said that it is dark?
It is dark, but you're not level 3.
I'm not level 3. And I guess they're still not focusing on their Lido getting fucked.
No, who would want to focus on that?
I know, right? How far away is the bandit for?
As close as you want to be.
Alright.
We're not on a map. I don't care.
You
In
know
this
what?
moment, at
Fair
least.
enough. Yeah.
Also, I'm probably not gonna. I was thinking about doing Dungeon Alchemist maps, but a lot of them use wood, so I was like, nah.
Nah. Yeah, no. Immersion out of everything, right?
Yeah, I'm ridiculously particular.
Zashal goes over to Bandit 4 and just does a wave motion with his hand as he slashes at him.
If only this were personnel, kid.
If only.
Okay, I fixed the setting. But it doesn't
12?
absolutely hit.
Alright.
Ah, nice. You slice him in his throat, just thin enough so he doesn't immediately die.
And with that, he will take the bonus action disengage and talk to the rest of the 2 of them that are capable of speech. As he says, alright. Just get on your knees, drop your weapons, and you might not die.
Well, this guy's currently dying, so he's not going to go out like a chump completely.
Try to.
That's a miss. Clay!
Alright.
Well, you heard what Zashal's trying to do. And
there it goes.
clip's disconnected.
Oh, not
Yeah.
Alb.
For once.
It's
Trying to
not their
get them
turn,
to
so it's an
surrender. yeah.
okay time for it, but I hope they get back soon.
Hopefully.
So what you
Just
trying to
get
do,
them-
Mr. Clay? My bad, Dr. Clay.
Dr. Clay, thank you.
Okay, disembodied voice. Alright.
Okay, the voices in my head. But yeah, I'll try to do the same thing. Get them. Y'all should probably surrender. This isn't worth your life.
Alright. So you'll have advantage on a persuasion or intimidation check, because Zashal started it, but unfortunately Zashal had already done their action.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get advantage in persuasion
Or intimidation.
or intimidation. They're both the same.
Are you trying to be persuasive or intimidative now?
I'm guessing you were intimidating. So, or were you being persuasive? It doesn't matter,
What?
does it?
Was I intimidating as I just made their leader have a nail on their head and the other guy just sliced on the throat? Was that intimidating? Do you think so? Does
Could
that
have been
came out as
persuasive.
hostile?
No, not fully. Could have been an accident.
Fair, fair.
The knife
But
could
it
have
really
slipped.
could have. Advantage.
Oh, I'm
you said?
sorry, my hand slipped as I very intentionally tossed this dart into your eye and then walked up to that man and cut his throat open. Hand
My bad.
slipped, my bad.
No, I
Misclick.
was just feeling
So
pain,
advantage, you
so,
said.
You know.
You have advantage.
Good. Should I just? I don't have to target anything.
It is
Yeah, no.
persuasion or
Everybody.
intimidation.
Hey, look,
Nice
nat
net
20.
20. Eclipse seems to be back.
Yeah, I'm logging into my fantasy grounds. My computer decided to shut down.
Oh, I
That-
love it when that happens.
Yeah.
Is that an inspiration?
It
Yes.
is an inspiration.
Hooray!
And
We're all-
yeah, I highly doubt they are going to nat 20 their saves, but they might.
They might. They might.
That one did.
There you go.
That was a 19. Unfortunately, even their nat 20 is still only a 20 and not a 21.
Ha!
You fool. You fell for the oldest trick in the book. The +1.
The +1.
Anyway, so those two give up. 4 doesn't. 4 can't even hear. They're losing vision.
Could I heal them? And
You could.
maybe get them to go away?
It doesn't count for your goal yet because you're not level 3, but you could.
Yeah, I know. But hey, it might lead something.
Are you really gonna waste a spell slot for a bandit?
Can I do a medicine check to maybe do something else? Other than spell? Because I believe, is it at the healer's kit? Nah,
You
that's
could
something.
use the healer's kit, but I'm pretty sure that takes time.
It does. And time is not what he got right now.
Time is not on his side.
But hey, he...
Hmm.
Shit.
Do you want to waste a spell slot on this guy? Well, who knows
Probably.
what happens.
I'm a
It might
doctor.
not be a waste.
He
So
is! Oh my
let's
fucking
see.
god!
Let's see. Cure wounds. Hey, who knows? He might even go with us and help us.
That's an
Who knows?
action.
I haven't. Yeah, that's an action. I'll be good. I'll be fine.
Alright.
Alright, cure wounds. And after this, I click the spell slot. I'll get rid of it, right?
You'll be expending a spell slot to do it, yes.
Alright. Let's see how this works.
You've completely healed him.
Alright.
Do you have a +6 to that? Oh yeah, you're a life cleric.
Alright. Hopefully you learn from this.
Wait,
And I guess. What?
I'm still confused why it's a +6.
The reason is. I
Cycle of life.
don't know.
Okay, it's 2 plus spell level. Gotcha, that's why. I had to
Ah.
know. You go up to the guy whose neck is bleeding profusely, and he's basically just got a hand trying to hold on to it to try and not die, and you close the wounds on him, and he's just, for the most part, back to normal, and he's just like looking at you like, but why though?
It's not worth dying over something like this. You could probably live a better life. Or at least have another chance. So, go on. Y'all get another chance. And I... You
So
good?
5 and 3 want to leave.
Okay, 5 and 3 want to leave.
4 is
Well,
just
that's
still
in-
like looking at you like, hold on a minute though. That's
Hold
what
up.
4's like right now.
So I just got
Do
my
you
throat
let 5 and 3 leave?
Of course. Hey, if they're just gonna leave, so be it. They could probably rethink this and maybe not do something this stupid.
All right. Also, Zashal, roll
Right.
perception.
I pray you'll lead better lives.
Who knows? They might even remember us and help us for letting them live. That... Oh, I saw a 1.
Yes, but his passive is 17. He can't roll under his passive.
He's so confused out of Ivan that he just has a moment, but then just notices the thing.
5 and 3 have different tattoos than the main thug did. Bandit 4 does not have visible tattoos.
So I'm gonna end my turn since
Yeah.
you know.
Bandit 5 starts to just leave.
All right, later, guys. That was fun.
He's not doing anything. Is anyone gonna stop him?
Out of the sight of the party, Zashal takes the hide action and is gonna kill all the people that will live.
You are in the open. There is no
there's
tall grass
no...
to hide in.
Fuck.
A detail I forgot to mention, but that is the case.
Son of a bitch.
How do I do this now?
You don't.
It's up to you to figure out.
Yeah.
Can we like roll to see Jashal's actions? Like what he was thinking?
You don't know what he was going to do. You can look at him, but there's no real rolling to see what his intent is.
Okay.
5 is heading back towards the town.
Alright.
In this sense, off the tracker. 3 is doing the same thing. So he'll be removed from the tracker. Does Lila do anything?
Lila is going to turn to
my
Bandit.
bad.
What? Oh, fine. Lila, doesn't matter. She's going to turn to Bandit 4 and it's like, was there a particular reason you all were doing this?
Okay. The question has been asked. We must now wait.
Wait for what?
Processing.
Processing.
Turn order. Pearl, do you do anything?
Can I do an insight check, see how this dude's feeling? What are his vibes?
Sure.
Oh,
There
these
it
are
is,
mixed feelings.
Does he pass the vibe check?
The man is in awe that someone bothered to save his life.
Hmm. Okay, it's...
Huh.
Zashal, what do you do?
Nothing. He's not taking any more hostile action.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Bandit 4, still looking at Clay, asks, "Can I work for you?"
Of course.
You
Hey.
you are literally the one person in my life who has been the nicest thing in my life. I don't want to let that go.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh man.
Hey. Would you look at that? Should this be the end of turn order?
It would be, but what's your response?
It's up to you. If you want to go with us, you're free to. You can go with us. We'll protect you. We can all have each
Protection
other's
is a
back.
big word that you're using right now.
I know.
will happily protect.
He is one. He is a friend.
All right.
I'll only promise that your life is in my hands.
Doesn't know how to feel about a robot who stabbed the other guy straight through saying that.
Don't worry about them. They were
But-
defending them.
He's not friendly.
And I untarget.
He needs a name now.
He needs a name now.
You guys see?
Did we just
He does
adopt
not have a lot of
puppet?
HP.
Well, he's only level
got a-
1.
That means. Oh wait, did I bring him? Did I? No, he wasn't critical. He wasn't crit. He was heavy.
He was at 1 point left with his neck bleeding out, which now there's a multi-lined scar in his throat, but you know.
I did 10 on the mark. That brought him back.
So, he's your follower. You name him.
Name him Clayton.
Clayton.
Why would you name him Clayton? That motherfucker was trying to hunt down gorillas.
Because his name because his name is Dr. Ivan Clay. So his name shall now be Clayton.
Hey, it could be that this is a friend. Or name him
Well, this is Ivan's follower, so he gets to name it. If you get followers, you get to name them.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna give it to the DM since he created it. What did ideas?
What? It's
Jim
yours to
Bob
name.
Boy.
Jim Bob Boy?
Jim Bob. No,
Marion.
that can't.
Name him Marion.
Marion.
Yes.
Marion who?
Who asked?
I can't. My fucking brain with the memes. Marion, he's nuts.
Oh my fucking god! Please get a name for this guy. Call him Sir if you want to.
Name's Sakon.
No, shut up.
His icon is the letter B. You could start with the letter B.
Go for it.
Broadcast.
You could call
Brighton
him like
Marion.
Broham. What?
his. All right.
Brohammon.
Broccoli.
Bart Hampson.
Bart Hampson. Bart.
Damn, we're really.
His name is Bart Hampson.
Bart Hampson.
Well then.
Nice to meet you.
He has a scimitar. He has a crossbow. He uses bone bolts instead of like wood bolts. But
Yeah, of course. If you see the wood around this place,
no, it's gone. There ain't none.
exactly. That's the point.
I'll make a proper NPC sheet for him later. Yeah, he is
yeah,
a loyal follower of Dr. Ivan Clay.
Zeshan goes to the thug and just pickpockets him out of everything that is useful.
Cool. I'm going to give. That's the calendar, not the party sheet. That is a successful combat encounter.
And we
And
made
we
a
are
friend.
all level 3.
Bart Hampson. Bart Simpson.
You are now all level 3. Congratulations, you leveled up.
Woo!
Yo!
Which means level 3 goals are now unlocked. Unfortunately, I only have 2 goals available on the people, so I need to know what it is you would want to be able to do for Pearl and Lila. Which is not
What?
something they can probably answer easily.
What do you mean?
So I'm
do
just
I pick-
gonna outsource this to Alb and Bot. What do you think they should do? One's a bard, one's a pedal knight.
What their goal should be?
Yeah, what do you two think? And let's
I don't
see
know
how
what the
those
fuck
two
a
feel.
pedal knight is, but a bard, for a bard, it should be not that bad. Either, inspire people, or maybe perform in front of crowd. Specifically crowd.
All right. Unfortunately, they don't really do music. They're an artist. They paint things.
Ah, then you could, Okay, wait a minute. This changes everything. It's a bitch.
It's not that they
You're an
can't.
art-
They have the drum. It's that their main goal is, I'm a drawing shit. Basically.
They're a
Graffiti.
artist. Yes,
Yeah,
they're
you-
a graffiti artist essentially.
You could graffiti on sides of buildings, maybe taverns. Something that you would get attention, but try not to. You don't want to get caught. What would be good? It might be something with graffiti, because, you know.
Well, I guess from there, what's the message they're trying to convey?
Oh no, the memes.
I mean, yeah, essentially.
Well,
Oh,
there's certainly
you-
memes, but what would the character be about?
Oh.
What is the
God,
message that their character would be trying to convey?
Oh no, the same meme
Life
popped back
sucks.
in my head.
Breathers for the win.
What?
North, you want to hear? Oh, what?
I
Undigesty sucks. Breathers for the win.
buddy. Anyways,
Uh,
Al,
No.
what's your take? If you're
Take
even
is I'm
still-
gonna need. My take is I'm gonna need some time because I'm being told to do chores out of no fucking nowhere.
I mean, it's only been an hour. We can take a break if you want.
Yeah, please.
All right, we're gonna take a break. This will give time to think about those things. It's a fairly good point. You can get your level ups dealt with.
Yeah.
Do I just click any cleric?
No, pretty much.
Oh. So, you want to hear the meme that it kept popped up in my head twice? This one meme, and that you probably already know since water.
Okay, but
Type-
what?
Put on the side of the building the One Piece. I hate it. It
Buddy.
popped in my mind twice.
The One
The
Piece
one-
isn't real.
That's what you should put on the side. It isn't real.
I fucking hate that meme so goddamn much.
Oh, can we get much higher?
My brother did that shit in the background too.
Oh,
Going back
thank
to the
you.
live
I'm
scenes.
kind of deaf.
Since everyone's here and ready to go.
Hell yeah.
Ivan, you have a dedicated follower.
Just
Woohoo.
it was nice to have him along. I could probably save him too if he
Dies.
dies.
Immediately.
I can bring him back once for a long rest, I think.
So my question for you then is, got questions for him or anything?
Well,
My
Zashal
question.
got, but is he gonna even answer?
Hey, it's almost like the DM can play.
I know, right?
I'll tell you about it. I've been playing this whole time.
He's been thinking of how many dragons to put on the board. 47.
0.
It was 49.
69.
I just told you
Hell
the answer
yeah,
was 0. I'm thinking
nice.
of putting other things.
Even
Uh,
worse, whatever the fuck a Tarrasque is.
Now we
But
both
yeah.
know it'll be
Chihuahua.
a mythic Tarrasque.
But yeah, Zashal is gonna ask.
Okay, so he's terrified of you, Zashal.
Of course,
But
it
that is very evident.
I wonder why. Was that your boss?
Was.
Did he say anything about what you were gonna do?
Well, and he's gonna point at Lila. She's clearly made out of like metal and wood and stuff, so he wanted to take her apart and sell her for bits.
That would not be ideal for me.
That
No, it
No.
would not.
be-
No, I can't say
Eh.
it would be.
And what else?
Oh, he wanted the box.
Of course he did.
Oh yeah. The bucks.
I thought it was a bad idea, but what he says is what goes, right?
See, you have
Right.
common sense.
He scratches his
Well-
head like, I mean, there were 4 of us.
And then there were, and then there were 3, and then 2, but you got spared.
I'm just gonna hold his neck like, oh.
Yeah, don't worry, you'll be fine.
As long as you don't fuck up.
Shut up,
No,
Sisha. Stop bullying him.
no, he can mess up an appropriate number of times.
We all could.
What's an appropriate number of times? Real quick.
As many as you need.
Oh, it's a lot
Zashal
nicer than I
just-
expected.
Zashal stays quiet out of all this interaction.
Vala's just been patting his head. That's what she's been doing for the past 5 minutes.
She's what now?
That's
She's been patting his head.
He says nothing. He's terrified of Zashal. You he has
And-
no impression of. Because he doesn't know
Any-
you're the one who made that man's brain explode.
Anyway, let's continue this for a bit more. Do you got any idea if that was his own thing or did he get ordered to do this?
I mean, I doubt it was an order from Golden Shores.
Golden Shores, who's that?
It's the group, well, they belong to. I was supposed to be inducted. I think I'm fine not being inducted now.
Or better or worse.
Hey, you're with us now. We'll go on an adventure.
I'm scrolling to my notes for Golden Shores. Hold on.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
Yeah,
Is that like a criminal thing?
pretty
That
much.
is
It's mostly made up of criminals from, like, other continents, but people can't really leave, so they're not really getting their old organizations. They're kind of just like a conglomeration of former criminal organization people. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Sort of.
Granted, I was born here, so I don't have any of those old connections. I just needed money. And their
Which is
tagline
fair.
is, wealth lies beyond the shores, so something.
Should
Yeah,
we
you-
have a name for our group?
Do you have a name for your group?
I said,
We
should
do not have a name for our group, and I don't think we need
You're a
one.
part of
Or
the
the-
Marigold Company.
Yeah.
We're the Marigold Group.
Mary Goldies.
My fucking god.
The Marigoldilocks.
Oh my god. It got worse by the second. How is that possible?
So much
With
for
the
having no
Mary-
emotions, am I right?
That's Alb.
Yeah.
Alb.
He's just the heartless one of the group.
So Shaw looks down. My heart is still beating.
My heart is still beating.
I have all my
Thanks to me.
organs. I have all my organs in the same place they should be. Thank you for noticing.
What are you? What are you? A snake?
Yes,
Do you have legs or is it just big tail?
it's legs.
Okay, good.
If you cannot see, like,
I
if you
can't.
cannot
What
see
did
here.
Lila,
sorry,
what was
I didn't
Lila
look-
trying to say?
Sorry.
Oh, Lila said she does not have a heart.
No, but you do
We
have
need
a
to
core.
find you. We need to find you. No, that was wrong. It's like the. Oh no. We gotta
How
follow the
about-
golden brick
Question,
road.
Lila. What's your core made of?
That is a good question. She doesn't know.
We need
Cool.
to get-
Does the
we-
DM just decide for you?
Sure, you can decide what my core is made of.
It's probably
Uh-oh,
just a
this room-
massive hunk of amber.
Alright.
Unless you want it to
gotta-
be more fanciful, then you can think on it. But for now, that's what we consider it.
Is this the Wizard of Oz? Gotta follow the yellow brick
The
road.
wizard without
make a-
cause. Haha. I
Damn,
don't know
he
what he's
likes
laughing
that.
at, but he's not laughing at what I said.
No.
So, what was you guys doing?
We're transferring this box to its destination.
Oh, right, carriers.
Besides that, not really much.
Alright.
But hey, you're still alive. That's good.
I sure am. Looks at Zashal.
He looks back.
Looks away.
Looks away. No, you'll be fine. He's not that bad. He's just defending himself.
I didn't hit him.
Yeah, you're right.
No one hit him.
I defended myself
one-
from your stench. And he starts walking to
I-
the cart.
I cleaned myself.
Do you
Hey.
need soap? I have soap.
Saw shells.
like so-
Stop.
You fancy if you got soap.
You fancy. I like you people good. You good. You good.
So,
You're good.
you're starting to move along?
Yeah.
Lila's gonna take out her soap and start scrubbing his face.
Oh,
Wait, but there's no water.
Water's over there.
What you have brushes too on the inside of your arms or something? Polished.
Polished.
Is soap like polish for people?
Then you have to stay polished to prevent the
Can
rust.
you stop placing the soap on his face?
She does.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Soap
Y'all
hurts a
ready?
lot more than I thought.
What was
It-
that? What did he say?
Soap hurts a lot more than I thought.
I mean, to be
Hey.
fair, he was rubbing on it without water.
It was a roll. It was hard.
So, I assume you guys are moving along at this point. We're going to advance time a little bit. Let me find the calendars. That probably took 20 minutes. So it is now 7 p.m. Hey!
Yay.
You forgot to put the bullshit part.
I don't have to.
Same day.
It's the same day.
The same
it's still
fucking
bullshit.
day.
Same bullshit.
Same bullshit.
Same bullshit, same day. So,
For God's
So,
it's getting darker. And now there are 2 people who don't have dark vision. But only one of them the party gives a shit about on the whole.
yeah. Ain't that right, Bart?
DM's talking, not
Or-
the NPC.
Oh.
And
There's the voices in your head again.
No, I know. I'm just like, you don't have dark vision, and so does Bart. But we care about Bart more than you.
Yeah, we care. Nope. The show.
I'm so glad
say
to
that,
know they
but
care
like-
about my NPC more than me.
Oh,
Well-
that too. Yeah.
You son of a bitch! Don't you tell me. You'll be the one dying first.
Probably.
You sure?
24 HP. Have an ass.
I have
You
24
sure?
HP.
You wanna try out?
Anyways, these
Oh,
jokes
no.
aside, before I have to throw you in a separate call,
Yeah.
you start to move along. You start to get to the point where the grass gets tall again to about neck height. There are goats in the distance, but it looks like they're sleeping right now.
Oh, thank God.
Did we kill one again?
We don't have no need for meat or anything. No.
Bart looks at you talking about killing one again. What? You killed one?
We did.
Oh.
It smelled bad. Very bad.
I, who have no sense of smell, admit it did not look appetizing.
And Zashal says, "Why did you not? Did you have something to say about that?"
Sasha would have ate a goat any day.
North?
I don't think they derive pleasure from taste because they don't feel emotions.
No, I am completely gone emotional side. So
Okay.
yeah.
And as
No
you start
emotions.
going along, you start to see some dwarves.
No.
Hmm.
It looks like they're having a hadrosaurus pull along their little cart. And they're
Oh.
headed down to Kriya Arkol.
Oh.
They'll
How
wait
many? How many dwarves are there?
for them. There's 2 humans and 2 dwarves. The humans cannot
Hello.
see.
Greetings.
You say hello?
I say greetings.
Oh.
Yeah, they're waving hello, and when you get a hello, you start to hear in the distance back towards the goats.
The goats. No.
Not the
The
goats.
goats start getting up. Who
Even the
dares?
hadrosaurus looks afraid.
Who dares live?
But the ghosts can't see
I-
in the dark, so.
Imagine the dinosaur looks fucking afraid out of
It
ghosts.
doesn't look afraid. Like, the Hadrosaurus is fine.
Okay.
Dinosaur.
I technically don't have art for the Hadrosaurus, because for some reason, they always link to the same stupid image from Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah.
Their tokens have different images, but they always link to the one art piece that's not correct.
Like always.
And, yeah, the dwarves greet you, and one of them's gonna be like, careful, we, saw a T-Rex down that way. It didn't see us, and it seems to be sleeping, but do be careful going past, especially with the of their fucking cart over there. The noisiness that
the
I
way
can
we're
only
going?
replicate by doing that noise.
Yeah.
Ba-chunk, ba-chunk, ba-chunk.
Yeah. Which, by the way, roll
That's-
survival to see how much you've been able to avoid rocks and twigs in the way.
Survival?
So, is this like a group check or?
One of you.
Every. Oh, okay. Who got
has
the best survival?
You got +3.
Me.
How much
have a
do you
+4?
got on that?
+4.
Okay. Yeah.
Ah, wow. Go for it.
You got this.
Yeah.
Nice.
Did we?
No.
Did we do? Can we do anything like the help action that we were supposed to be giving?
Yeah.
Why did that not have a result?
Or use the point of inspiration or something.
Let's try that again. Someone call high or low.
Low.
Let me finish chewing this.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Suspense.
We hit a mine.
The suspense.
We all died.
As-
Nice.
You were going along. This is probably going to be after you've parted with the dwarves. Lila, do you have dark vision?
No.
You don't have dark vision. So you're looking out for all kinds of things that would be in the way. You failed to recognize a particularly large rock about the size of your foot, you could say. And the wheel bumps into it.
Great.
Well, we're
And
fucked.
the cart collapses
Oh, what a perfect
with
fucking
a fucking
time.
large clattering as
Amazing.
everything
Oh
falls
my
to
God.
pieces.
That is so fucking perfect.
What song?
No, it was a fucking, it was a death sound, and it hurt, it was shattering, and I hear the fucking cart shattering. The cart screaming, no, what shatters?
Now, if I understand, it's Clay is one of the ones who's pulling the cart.
Am I just holding on to one of the arms while walking? Hey, where'd the cart go?
Probably.
Where'd the
But
cart go?
everyone knows what's inside the cart.
Oh no.
It could still be fun.
Clay and one other person can do an athletics or acrobatics check to try and respond to catching the thing.
Oh, I have a +4 acrobatics.
I got +4 and proficient, so you want me to roll too?
It looks like he decided to step in for acrobatics, so you're doing athletics or acrobatics, Ivan.
Oh,
Athletics.
Zashaw manages to get in the way. Clay, you get smacked in the head by the rod you were pulling.
Clunk. Ow.
Zashaw, how much are you willing to put on the line to make sure this doesn't crack open?
I'm letting it sit on top of me, if that helps.
All right. So you let
Probably-
this slide onto you, and you will take.
If it's a slide instead of a crunch.
You hear a crunch.
Okay, so
Not a
good
big
thing about
crunch.
cleric.
But for him, it's a pretty substantial crunch as he takes 12 damage
oh my god.
from this sliding through over his arm onto his chest, and he gets jabbed in the side by one of the corners and is pinned to the ground by the box.
Alright, let's help him up. After I rub my fucking head.
Can I mage hand this?
A mage hand can only lift 10 pounds.
Damn.
Here, we can all make an effort.
But you can probably do that while also helping to lift. I'm trying to think. You could technically shove creatures, that's right. That's not a creature. I don't think you want to shove it either. But yeah,
The shell is just standing there, absolutely just
You're not
stoic
standing.
standing, laying. He's laying there, stoic in expression, just looking at all of them, and just sighing.
This hurt. Crunch. Hey, like I said before. All right, so let's help him up, so I can heal him.
all right.
Why can't you heal him with the box on him?
I mean, it's probably
I
not
don't know if that'd be a good idea. He'd probably just take damage again. It could be it lifts up the box and it goes back down.
Bart
Can you stop-
starts
can you
trying to put the cart back together.
Can you stop joking and help me?
I was being
Alright.
100% serious.
Come on, let's go. What do we roll? Well, one of us needs to roll advantage if we're all three helping.
Helping with what? Aren't you trying to heal the shawl?
I guess they'll both lift and I'll heal. I was worried
The
about
cart
healing
back
them while I was
together
on the
first.
ground.
We have to put the cart back together.
Don't let the box with those two. Keep it together, for the love of
We
God.
all three of us can lift it up. If all three do it, it'll be easier.
Well,
Instead
imagine
of two.
you've already set the thing down on the ground before, like while the cart's getting reconstructed.
I hope
Oh, so we already did it because it's three of us.
Yeah.
All right. No.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. That's why I want to be specific.
Oh, thank you. I didn't hear that. How does healer kit work? It doesn't get you. It's just.
You have 10 charges. Those charges count for 10 uses. You have 10 uses per healer kit. Every time you use it, you use a charge.
I'm looking for the healer's
Cool.
kit in your inventory. You don't have
Do
it.
you
It's
have
in my
the healer
skill. It's
kit?
in my skills.
Yeah, you have the skill. I think we've talked about this. You have the skill. You do not
You don't
have a
have the
healer's
healer's
kit.
I thought I had one.
You have to get.
Nope.
You have to get one, and I believe you were going to, and just never did because you was too tired to think about it.
Yeah.
Fuck. Well,
Too
okay,
bad.
here we go. Cure wounds. I recently gained another spell slot, so this is still not too bad.
You gonna cast it at level 1 or level 2?
Level 1, it's only 12.
As I
I
have to add level 2 versions of your shit.
Yeah.
You can do that another time after this.
I may not remember.
Oh wait, no, this already. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, 2d8. That's the level 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I'm guessing you mind if I heal him right now, or you're busy doing something at the moment?
Oh, you can heal him.
Okay, yeah. Wop. Wow.
Yeah. You're
Whatever
back
cra-
to healthy.
Whatever cracked is now it went in reverse.
Just cracked back again in the spot.
What I just I just like crack it back in place.
No,
Well,
it
some
cracks itself from the healing because you just go woo, and that goes.
My healing is my hands. Now come here, crunch.
Maybe not.
Okay,
Anyway,
no crunch.
I will go and help Bart with fixing
off
the
the-
carriage.
Get off the floor. It's dirty.
All right. That's gonna take a little bit more time.
What if we
Another
all help?
hour, even.
Not even if we all help.
Oh, it's
Yes.
just because the normal progression of time from actually like walking up to this point as well.
Fair enough.
And you have the cart back together.
Are we capable of moving anymore, or is that the day of travel?
You stop when you want to stop. It's just what
Yeah, we take
happens if you don't
Uh,
stop.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Are we close to that point? It's 8 p.m. right
It's
now.
night and we can't see. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there is a T-Rex around, so
But the
Maybe we could
T-Rex will
take a
be
long
awake in the
rest.
morning.
it will be awake in the morning, and it might show up with us, maybe, or maybe not.
So we should try to go as far as we can now and then
Take a-
take a long rest in the morning.
We could take a detour away from where they said it was, and
They
like
didn't
go
give
a
you
long
specifics.
way. He
They just
I
head
thought he
down
said
there.
I thought he said the way we were going.
We
Well,
don't know
that's-
where they were coming from.
I thought we would know if we saw them.
Well, they might have turned.
I mean, yeah, you'll know the T-Rex is there when you see it.
Well, yeah.
Probably. be
Yeah. Yeah, let's walk for 1 more hour.
Okay. As you keep going.
Anyone has anything to say about that?
No.
As you keep walking, you mostly just have grass around you. If anything's in it, you don't see it. Your cart, loud as normal. You don't stumble into any rocks this time. Though you do get a bunch of grass caught in you, Lila.
Again.
The goats could probably just nibble it all off.
no, this is kindling for fire.
Okay, let it
What
die and dry out, and
fire?
then we can-
What fire? What are you talking about? Fire.
Fire.
Now, the thing about the wheels, they're like
No.
flat boards that have been sanded. There's no like, what are they called? Like, there's no like pegs in them, like a normal cart wheel. It's just flat wood.
Hmm.
So, not much is actually going to get caught in it. But whatever the path to walk along would have been a long ass time ago, you don't see it. It's probably fully overgrown if you're even around it.
Yeah,
But
fair enough.
otherwise, nothing seems to happen.
Is this a time for a perception?
Do you want to roll a perception?
No
You
and
have
yes.
disadvantage.
Can I roll?
I didn't hear that.
I could give the help action or roll 2.
You
Yeah.
have dark vision, right?
He does.
I'm a trident, so I
So
think
Brew
I do.
can roll without disadvantage. Zashal can roll without disadvantage, I'm pretty sure as well. Yes.
Yeah, I have dark vision. Do you want me to roll?
But Lila,
Hmm.
Ivan, and Bart will have disadvantage. Alright, you have rolled perception.
So you want me to roll disadvantage real quick, correct?
I
Because if they're good,
was
then
not
I
the one who
don't know if
prompted
I
this
do-
roll.
You were not.
I know. I'm just making. Hey, they hit a good. Disadvantage. That's a 4. 14 though.
Alright.
DM.
Mm-hmm.
Zashal is just looking for a way to hide, and he is gonna be using the grass from another spot if he can.
What do you mean?
So he'll walk a bit, get the grass, the tall grass, and take it along and just make a makeshift camp because we are not moving anymore for the night.
Like a little open spot.
So you're like trying to pad down the grass you have and take other grass to make even more padding. Is that what I'm getting?
What's padding?
Padding. No, like
What's that?
padded armor. You're like layering this on the ground.
Yeah.
So you're layering down the grass you've already got, and you're layering it down even more with other grass. Is that what I'm understanding to be happening?
To make a makeshift camp, like a camouflage for the thing.
So you're
Can I
covering
even
it.
do that? Yeah.
Okay. See, that's what I wanted to know. You're covering the cart. I mean, that's just a thing you can really do.
Yeah.
If you want to roll, like, survival to see how well you can do, that's up to you.
Sure. Fuck it.
I mean, it looks like a big-ass mound of grass.
Nice.
Like, someone's made a fucking haystack out of the grass, basically.
Yeah.
Would you like some of my grass?
I
Fire.
got my own, thank you.
Why did the joke "your ass is grass" come to mind?
I do not know.
I mean, my ass is filled with grass. Well, technically my hip joints, but yeah, they're filled with grass.
Is your ass hollow?
Yes, yes it is.
I
No.
mean, they don't have an ass. They have connection joints.
So yes, their ass is hollow because they do not have one. It's missing.
Somebody stole it.
It's not missing. They never had
Somebody
it.
stole the ass. Anyway, jokes aside, Zashal is gonna take his sweet time making the cabin for the night, and no fucking fire.
That'll burn
Lila,
everything.
Lila wants fire.
Fire.
Elijah should not
The chugga.
put fire.
That'll take
In
another
a-
hour for your grass mound, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. Elijah should not put fire on a field of tall grass.
Lila doesn't understand this. Lila wants the fire.
Lila should not, as
Maybe
Zashal will stop her.
Lila and Zashal should communicate.
Yeah, I am trying to.
No, Alb is trying to talk to Eclipse.
Okay. In the meantime, see the robot trying to do something stupid, Zashal goes over and says, "Do you want to burn us all?"
Oh, these dogs.
Oh,
Those
these
dogs.
dogs are barking.
These goddamn dogs.
Lila, do you want to burn us all?
Is it bad to say yes?
Is Eclipse still here?
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
think
here.
so.
Hello?
There you go. Now I can hear you.
Hello? Okay.
Yeah?
Not particularly, but I'd like the grass to burn.
Why? Listen. We are surrounded by grass. Alright? Grass is flammable. I do not want to get burned alive.
You are flammable?
Everyone is flammable.
Lila looking in like I'd probably be fine. Doesn't get
Pearl.
it.
Pearl,
Yeah.
are you flammable?
What's flammable?
You get burned.
What's burning?
What's fire?
Yeah, what's that?
Pearl would be
Alright.
fine.
We have two normal people. Please stop making a fire in the middle of a grass.
Me and Bart just sitting there.
We don't need fire right now. Please stop it.
Alright.
Can I use prestidigitation to make like a little ball of light or something?
That would be the light spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
never
this.
mind.
I think the most you could do is make something glow dimly a little bit, but it wouldn't really do much of what you're hoping for.
I would like to make Lila's faceplate glow dimly then.
Yeah. Lila's faceplate now glows dimly in a color of your choice.
We have the fucking sunshine baby from Teletubbies.
You could technically put like a real small smiley face, very dimly glowing on her head. You know, like those glow-in-the-dark toys? Prestidigitation is limited, but it has a lot of things that it's limited in. But that means there's a lot of things it does. Well, Zashal, her face is glowing a little.
He says nothing and he just looks at her before just continuing with the campment.
Alright.
Can Lila see now?
No.
No. Okay.
I mean, Lila's aware, like, the edges of vision, there's glowing around the eyes. It's very dim. Like, the most you could light up is if it were, like, a few inches from your face.
Lila's going to take this time to look around and try and find everyone. So she gets a lay of where they are, which means feeling around until she finds them and gets super close to see them, like a few inches away.
Has anyone
Is this
got
you?
candles?
Is this you? Is this you? Hello? Who's this?
And she finds the
New
T-Rex.
camp who
I have
dis.
a fucking candle. I just realized it now.
You have 5 candles. You could light a candle.
Use fireball.
You have prestidigitation. You can just light the candle, by the way.
You better.
Could I-
You might want to
could I
create
read
maybe an open space without grass near it.
I'm actually looking to see if anyone had torches.
I have.
Because-
I got torch.
You
But
have
problem.
10 torches, which means you got some wood there, buddy.
Damn, that's pretty expensive.
Yeah,
I have a lamp.
you have a lamp.
A lamp would be better than a torch, for multiple
light your
reasons. One
lamp.
being grass.
Well,
Sell this.
no, she doesn't light her lamp because she's not thinking that far ahead.
Oh, by the way, you find Ivan and Bart after you're stumbling.
Great. She's gonna get mega close to Bart, like super close.
Why are you cold? Oh, wait,
What?
You're metal. Is that metal? No, that's porcelain.
Metal.
It's porcelain. It's porcelain. But yeah, she's gonna get super close to him and just be like, "Which
is
one are
Bart?
you? Which one of the
Who are
flesh
you?
mounds are you?" And then
Who are you?
I'm not comfortable with how you said flesh mound. I'm Bart.
all right, and she's gonna pat his cheek and move on.
Why is your face
I'm writing.
Does she find the shawl?
Eventually, maybe.
Great.
Shaw can see you.
Eventually, after she finds the shawl, she's going to sit down next to him and just stare over his face. So that way she'll be there when he wakes up.
Metal jump scare.
Alright, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not sure that can happen.
That's
Metal
sad.
still in.
The shell just keeps looking at her back. 2 creatures that cannot feel. As he says, "You look pretty like that."
I thank you. I was built to be pretty.
Not really.
Of course. There he is. Porcelain.
You always
I was
gotta
talking
find
more about-
someone to be mean to, don't you, Elf?
Of course! It's in the character!
It is definitely an Alp character.
This
Yeah.
is an owl moment.
It is an odd moment.
Well, I mean, he says that, Lila.
Mhm. She says go to sleep and then tries to close his eyeballs.
Pulls out a hammer. Now go to sleep.
Yeah,
Where's
go
the
to
off
monk.
switch?
Yeah,
Yeah. The night will pass. It's just, was there a watch?
Oh god.
Lila only needs 4 hours of being inanimate, and she's fully aware during that time.
That's not what I asked.
Okay.
There was a watch. Ah! There was a watch. I was it the first time.
Cool.
Yeah.
I assume you perceptify. Also, I didn't mean for that to sound as rude as it did, Eclipse. It's hindsight caught me there.
Absolutely.
You saw a few velociraptors run by, but they didn't seem to notice your group, Zashal.
Good.
And then we'll advance 2 hours. Was there a second watch?
I can take second watch. Wait, how much does the Trident need?
What?
How much sleep does the Tritons need?
They need 6 hours of actual sleep, but 8 hours of rest. It's just you can do light stuff for about 2 hours of that rest. Like, read a book. You know, things like
Yeah,
that.
I'll just be on watch then, I guess.
It just so happens that people tend to use those for watching for danger. Roll perception.
Bold of you to assume that Pearl knows that.
Eh.
That was
All
nearly
right.
that one. Oh god.
Okay. As you're on watch, you feel something poke your back. Did you
Hello?
look?
Yeah, she turns to look.
You see a baby jaguar. Kind of just messing around.
Aw.
Uh-oh.
Do we have any, like, jerky or anything like that?
I don't know what rations you got.
Hold up.
It seems to be sniffing you.
Yeah, I'll let it sniff me. I'll give it a pet.
Me and Alb are kind of like this.
Asleep?
No, I'm talking about me and Alb, not the characters. They be sleeping, but him and me thinking otherwise.
It tries to bite your hand when you try to pet it.
Aw.
Roll animal handling.
Yeah, can I roll animal handling?
Sure.
Can I assist?
You're probably in your inactivity stage, but you're always aware, so that could really just be at any point. You can try,
Do I get advantage?
probably. Who's got the higher stat?
Of
I have
animal
+4.
handling.
I have +4.
Okay, great. Then I'd like to help you then, because I have
Okay.
just +3.
How do I do advantage again?
There's an ADV in the bottom left of Fantasy Grounds itself. You'll click that.
Hey, natural 20.
Oh shit, this is that 20.
It is not trying to eat Pearl now.
Oh yeah, because I made a fish.
Now you understood.
You are a fish person.
Smell like fish.
And it's a good thing you nat 20'd because Mama showed up looking for its baby.
I wonder.
Her
Took her a bit.
Lila's going to whisper to Pearl. Should we the mother?
Whoa! Whoa!
She wants
This is
the
this is
baby.
not a movie from Disney.
Whoa!
You're right, it's
They
not a
really
movie, from Disney,
went
which means we
dark
can be
with
far
that.
more graphic.
Yeah.
This is not Bambi.
I mean,
It might be Bambi.
I'm not asking you.
here, I don't think you should kill it.
I would like to keep the baby.
No, I can't say anything.
You're asleep.
I know.
Well, actually, because Mama's gonna start growling, seeing that its baby's near Fish Person and Metal Lady.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Because, its baby is right there. Which means you'll have disadvantage for Zashal and Ivan to notice this. But they have the opportunity.
It's gonna start slowly
perception?
walking away.
Yep, disadvantage and
Zashal, you hear it.
If I can find it. There it is.
Clay doesn't wake up. Zashal did.
Zashal wakes up, and all he can see is just a jaguar growling to the fish person and Lila. And because of his passive, he sees the cub of the jaguar.
Which is currently
And-
trying to follow Lila and Pearl backing up.
Oh no.
Yay!
But it's also like looking back at its mom too. Because it hears her growling.
Cover your eyes, child.
Oh god.
Oh,
This coming from the same robot who was like, what a shameful waste of life to the giant goat.
Yeah. Hey, only the aesthetic. What is the word for it? I forgot.
I don't know.
Aesthetically? Athletically?
Athletic?
No,
Or
it's
apathetic?
the. No. It's the word for being pretty. Or nice to the
Aesthetically.
view.
Empathetic?
No, aesthetic. He's thinking of
Aesthetic.
aesthetic.
Thank you. Only the aesthetically pleasing get to live, right?
Yes.
Oh
Fucking,
Jesus.
fucking monster.
Oh god.
Ah, if only this was a displacer beast. Unfortunately, I don't think the party's good for that right now.
I don't think we are. No.
You bring us the fucking
What?
this was
What?
we just get one-shotted.
It's gonna
What?
start, like, rushing up a little to try and take its baby. It doesn't look like it's trying to attack either Pearl or Lila, but it's going to try and take the baby.
How healthy does it look?
Very.
Stop murdering the mother. We will get you a pet later. Stop it, you monster. I thought I was the monster, but no, I'm fucking created out of here. Jesus fucking Christ. Stop it. Get some help.
Do you say that we will get you a pet later?
Yeah.
What kind of pet? As she pulls out her sword.
A fake, a god, a dog, a cat, a fucking god. Just leave the thing alone.
Will it be as cute?
More.
Alright, she puts her sword away.
Alright. The jaguar leaves with its baby in its mouth.
Fucking monster. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm not a monster. I am Lila.
Seems interchangeable at this point.
It seems the same thing if you had to make that distinction.
How tall is Lila, quick question?
Let me check. Let me check now.
Notes say 6 foot.
Yeah, she's 6 foot.
She's gonna try to Pearl's gonna try to squish your face, but she fails because she can't read.
Lila will lean down to allow you to squish.
Amazing.
It's solid. It can't be squished.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna advance the clock 2 hours. That is what happened during your rest.
huh.
Oh, by the way, Lila will remember the promise of a pet.
Yeah, he'll just grab a cat from the road and just give it to her.
Let's hope a baby T-Rex doesn't show up.
I hope the fuck the god no. Ooh, you
They're gonna have
fucked
a new pet.
up.
That's a pet. Well, it really depends. I don't know how
Also depends on what Lila considers cute.
And not only that, but how it would be hatched eggs, but I think it would be
Anyways, who's
somewhere
taking
more
next watch? Or is this just
Yeah.
Lila from here for the last 4 hours?
I think it's just Lila.
Yeah, I ain't got no dark vision.
Okay. Well, I don't have dark vision either.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was Pearl.
I have good
Lila could
perception
just stay
though.
active for that long, but someone else could take watch in the meantime.
Yeah.
We just like.
How
do
many
you want
hours?
Bart to do it?
No,
How many-
Lila can do it.
How many hours has it been? Can I
It's been
be...
4 hours.
Fuck, no, I need 2 more hours.
All right, well, Lila can do it. I'll roll perception with disadvantage.
Zashal, you need 4 more hours.
Fuck.
How many hours does Pearl need, or did she get?
Pearl's gonna be asleep for the rest of the night.
Just let me roll.
I'm waiting for it.
Let me dream, damn it.
Dream. Well,
14. Something's skittering around in the grass around you. You can't see it.
Can I fetch it?
You want to try?
Yes.
All right. I guess
What
you
do I
need
have
to
to
do
roll?
it again to try and find it.
A disadvantage again?
yeah.
Yes, because you can't see. You met it.
What is
As
it?
you start going around in the grass to try and find what's been scurrying around, you find a my throat, a velociraptor.
Oh no.
And you're now looking at it.
Is my faceplate still glowing?
Oh, that
No.
stopped a long time ago.
Oh,
Those
Yeah.
effects only last for an hour.
damn.
Let me get close.
It seems to be like trying to see what just parted the grass, and it starts to sniff.
It wouldn't smell too much.
No,
Exactly.
it would not. It will not smell of anything. It's quite,
And
if
it
anything,
looks away.
afraid.
Unable to tell anything. And
Yeah.
it just goes about its business, sniffing at something.
It's a tiny little velociraptor. How cute.
How tiny is it?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
That's a very good question. I don't know the actual size of velociraptors. Let me pull up the stats. Is it
Oh,
a
it's like
small or medium creature? Is the first thing to find out.
Isn't it tiny?
It might be.
Oh no, velociraptor. No, they get Oh, wait a minute.
This
Yeah.
is Jurassic
Hold on,
Park.
wait.
Those are too big.
Okay. good.
Velociraptor
Okay,
is a tiny beast.
Okay, there you go.
So they're like a foot.
Luckily, Lila doesn't find it cute.
It's an aggressive version of a chihuahua.
Chihuahuas are already aggressive.
What the fuck?
It's the aggressive squared version.
Oh.
They got filled with that bitch squared.
Yeah, sorry, less
It's
aggressive.
funny because they say
compared-
tiny, but it says it's the size of a large turkey, and I feel like that should be small category.
Large turkey.
Yeah.
So I don't agree with that statistic then. Either way, a creature the size of a turkey. And it fucks off. That is all that happens.
Right. Lila is once the sun starts to rise, Lila's gonna go back over this shawl and just get right in their face and wait.
The sun has not started to rise. Are you waking Ivan for the last watch, or are you continuing it?
I'm continuing it.
All right, roll another perception. Not bad this
Ooh.
time.
This
Let's
time.
see what you
She's-
see.
She's getting used to it, oh no.
She's getting too powerful.
You start to hear a kind of skittery sound, but it's... The real telling thing is the giant stinger that's over the grass.
A scorpion.
Is that a scorpion?
That's a giant scorpion. But
Does it need to be murdered?
the thing you notice is that you kind of see the top of a bald head as well, moving with it.
What? What does that mean?
Kind of like in front of it. Does that make sense?
There is someone riding it.
Oh, scorpion. No, oh wait, no. I have a
It's also
suspicion
heading towards you.
Lila will draw her sword and be prepared if it makes an attack.
So, you start first seeing the large pincer enter the campground, and then you see the scorpion with a very bald man on it. But he's not, like, got reins on it. He's kind of got, like, this reddish face paint going from his eyes down, like tear marks. He has no pupils. And he also has these scorpion stingers, like, coming off of his shoulders and, like, arcing upwards back. They look like they were also from giant scorpions.
He's
Nine.
one with them.
He is the leader.
That description might sound familiar for the attentive.
Yeah,
Leader
it,
of
it
the
already
bunch.
sounds it already sounds familiar to me.
And
you know him well.
as he enters your encampment, he just notices your group and doesn't say a word. He just keeps going.
Alright.
Did you want to talk to him?
Lila's going to get out of their way and be like, hello. Greetings.
This man's an asshole. He doesn't respond.
He's just too cool.
She's gonna call after, you are very rude, and then let him go.
The scorpion stops.
Okay.
He stands and floats off of the scorpion.
Okay.
Yeah, you fucked up.
He comes up to you and he just says, "Repeat that, automaton."
Isn't it customary to say greetings once one gives greetings? Otherwise, it is very rude.
How old are you, automaton?
I have lost count.
Interesting. What do you know of the state of this land, automaton?
Very little, to be honest.
Then that makes sense. Hey, who wants to roll perception
Can I roll
and see if they wake up at the
Is it
conversation?
Or is it,
All of us? Are we disadvantage, right?
It'll be disadvantage, but you can. Hey, Zashal, you wake up again. Hey, Clay, you don't wake up again. Or at all, still.
I'm deep sleep.
Hey, Pearl, you don't wake up. Zashal's got this.
The shell gets up once more, looks over.
You see a probably 7-foot tall bald man floating over the ground. These large scorpion stingers raised over, draped off his shoulders, seemingly talking to Lila, and a giant scorpion behind him. And you distinctly notice a glow in its eyes. Not his, the scorpion's.
Yeah, I understand. Well, noticing the glow, he understands because he can do the same to snakes. So, Zashal is just gonna be prepared as he just tries to be sneaky and just be ready if he starts being hostile.
He's going
Do I
to
need to-
look at the mound of dirt. Also, if you're going to try and roll stealth, you can give it a shot. That's pretty good. But Lila, he looks at your mound of grass. I assume you're with some carriers.
Now, yes.
Here. And he's going to hand you a red gold coin.
All right, and she's going to take it. My thanks.
Perhaps we can have a profitable business venture in the future, automaton. And he's gonna float back to his scorpion. By the way, that coin, there's not many things that make you hurt. That does.
Okay.
That hurts to
Let's go.
hold. It shouldn't, but it does.
Oh, now I'm hoping that when he rides off, the scorpion making.
No. Scorpion's quiet. It just turns around as he sits back down on the scorpion. And it just goes off into the grass again. Zashal,
Yes.
you see some smaller scorpions starting to walk around.
How many are we talking about?
30. They seem to be following him.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like,
You find one on your leg, but it's looking at you.
and Zashal will kill it.
Alright. It's a scorpion. It dies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or, well, it's supposed to die.
Supposed to.
It's still, like, looking at you.
Yeah, no, nothing else. He just starts to leave as he has killed the scorpion. Go back to his bed.
Did you,
Well,
like,
bad.
splat it? Did you cut it?
He cut it. He cut it in half. Well, not in half. He just swiped at it, and that cut.
Okay. As you go to lay down, that same scorpion has crawled over to you, even though it's missing pieces.
Now he just gives it the splat.
There you go. And it'll be morning.
Do we recover spell slots?
Yes.
Yeah, let me long rest the party.
As your long rest, you get back everything.
When you wake up, Zashal, 2 hours later, that scorpion is back in one piece and watching you.
Guessing we're all waking up.
Yes,
Well.
everyone is woken up.
Well, now
Lila.
he's interested as Zashal will pick up the scorpion and start to by the the stinger and start to open it up.
You open up the scorpion.
Yeah,
It looks like there's nothing inside it.
absolutely empty.
It's just a shell. Lila, did you add a gold coin to your total gold?
No, I did not. I don't know how to do that.
You could just
Retype
type it to
it.
61. But what you really want to do is in your equipment, hit the plus icon at the top and add blood red gold coin. Or however you want to say it. It's got a skull on it. You can just type whatever you please for that. But that is what it is. It's a blood red gold coin with a skull minted. Describe it as you will. I need to give the party experience because you just got money.
Yeah.
Money. What?
You got money.
Yippee! Money!
That's worth that experience. Damn. Ivan's the one who's getting shorted every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. One is better
You
than none.
You are the doctor, aren't you?
I'll fix it.
The fourth character.
956. There you go.
Yeah, I'm the doctor.
I've sorted your
I'm supposed to be
experience.
taking. Thank you. I'm supposed to be taking all your money.
But what you will
Anyway.
notice is this, like, residual green energy that is just apparent within the scorpion.
Hey, it's the pet you promised.
I know, right?
I don't know,
And-
seems particularly interested in Zashal.
I know, right? And the
Is that
shell
what's-
will, and the shell will see what a poison spray can do to this thing.
Alright, you poison the thing.
Can I do? I was gonna ask
Trying
if I could
to-
do an Arcana
trying
check on
to-
the scorpion
What'd you say, bro?
beforehand.
Bruh?
I was gonna ask if I could do an Arcana check on the scorpion beforehand, but I guess it's fucking dead.
The scorpion has been staying dead the entire time, so.
You poison spray it, roll damage.
He's trying to poison spray onto the
I know.
green thing. Yeah.
Yep. You poison spray it, it seems to stop moving.
And he just waits.
You wait.
You can go to the others because he's
Alright.
just gonna be waiting for a bit.
Lila,
Yes.
that was an experience.
Yes, it was.
Ivan, you wake up.
No, nothing happened to me. Nothing happened to anybody, I believe. Nothing went down. I was
Nothing.
sleeping.
Plenty went down.
Sound asleep.
It's just
Yeah, to me. I
Bart
was
never woke
sleeping.
up
I was-
either, by the way.
Oh yeah, Bort.
A Boruto? Is that what you're going with now?
No!
No, not at all.
No!
You ruined it.
I'm sure I did.
You sure did?
Okay.
All right, but I'm guessing Bart wakes up.
Yeah, he
No.
gets up. Oh, what? Did you kill him?
No.
Yeah, I was about to beat your. I was.
Ivan, there is a scorpion next to you.
Me.
It is not looking at you, unlike Zashal's, though. It seems to be dead.
It's a dead scorpion.
It's a dead scorpion.
All right, then I get up.
Pearl, you
No.
wake up. There is a dead scorpion.
I think Pearl probably poked it once or twice.
Sure is dead.
Alright, she's gonna get up and go about her day then.
Zashal. It's not moving.
And then he just crushes it into the smallest ball he can muster, and then just makes a hole,
You
And
make it like the
places it
size
in-
of a marble.
and then makes a hole, places it into the hole, covers it up, steps on it a couple times, and then just continues now to remove the grass.
Alright. Yeah. Does anyone else do anything?
Well, if everybody's feeling all right, we get some stretches
yeah.
going, and
Lila wants to go over to Zishal,
Easily done.
and she's going to say, Exactly how cute is this thing you're going to fetch me?
From a 1 to 10, it's a 6.
That is not as high as the cat.
You don't
It's
know
the
that
same.
yet.
It's the same family. That thing was a 5, 4.
Get a
because
baby hippo.
there.
No.
Oh yeah,
Well,
let's get a baby hippo.
Yeah, do that.
Most horrific.
I want to see what
Hmm?
happens to you after
that's-
you.
Me, I ain't getting it. It's you. You're getting it. You promised it.
I ain't getting fucking shit. Fuck you.
I ain't getting shit. It's a hippo. Fucking horrifying.
As you're having this discussion, some emus walk by.
Fucking emus.
Fucking
Emus.
emus here as well.
Fucking emus. Why?
Predatory bird.
His name's they're Oscar. One's name is Oscar.
His name's Oscar. He's an asshole.
He's an ass.
But also, his name's
You know it.
Wallace.
Fucking Wallace.
Other than that, he just looks to Lila and says, "It was the same family. You're just gonna have to see because I can't find things cute."
Pearl,
Seems like
Pearl,
a lack of
Yeah?
perception.
I need you to help Zenshal find a cute animal.
No.
Okay.
Make it cute, if not cuter, than the panther I had to let go.
Jaguar.
Jaguar. Than the
Saber-tooth
jaguar I had
jumps
to let
on one of the emus.
What?
What?
Panther.
A saber-tooth jumps one of the emus.
You wanna get that one?
Oh shit!
Oh man.
The emu's about to eat good tonight.
Panther. Saber-tooth, saber-tooth.
A saber-tooth jumped the emu. It's not the other way around. I'd be fucking scared if that was the other way around.
I mean, the other one's kicking the saber-tooth.
Yeah.
Oh, they kick. Oh, God.
Oh,
they kick-
yeah.
You hear the
Yeah.
crunch.
Yeah.
God damn.
Do you think that the saber-tooth had any babies?
What about the emu?
Did you
Oh,
want
does
to
the saber-tooth look like a
investigate?
mom? Yeah, can
Yes.
I investigate?
Who you cheering on? The emu?
So you go on and you see a hurt emu, an emu that is very riled and stomping a saber-tooth's head into putty, and a
God
head-puttied saber-tooth.
damn, fucking emu kicking some ass.
Is there
I don't
a
have
baby saber-tooth nearby?
That might need a check.
Okay, which
Is the-
one?
Probably investigation,
Can I
probably
give the help
perception,
action?
probably even survival. Take your pick.
Can I give you help action?
Oh, it says heal people. I want to heal the emu though. Doesn't matter.
Zashal. That was a male saber-tooth.
Yep.
It also has no head, but the teeth are fine. You could probably
Well,
use those for
was it?
something.
Yeah, he'll
Oh,
just
so-
go grab those later when the emus are not pummeling it.
How fucked up is that one emu?
I mean, it's those teeth go far in. It's kind of their purpose.
Is it just? Is it
it's,
just
it's
dying,
on
or
the
you think it'd
ground,
be-
not doing great.
All right. I think you know what I'm about to do.
You're gonna fucking try it anyway.
gotta
But
get
are you gonna
close.
be able to get over? Well, that one emu is incredibly aggro.
Can I distract
Should I-
that one emo?
That distracts
Animal
the
trick?
emo.
Distract the
What about,
emu.
what about an animal handling check?
But yeah, you can try what you want to.
I mean, I was just gonna get my trumpet and just blow on it really hard in front of the. So like.
Oh,
try
you're
to
gonna try
annoy
and
it.
scare
plan?
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the plan?
Oh my
Can I
All right.
do
When
that?
you ready?
god. Oh my god.
You may
Oh
use
my-
your intimidation, Pearl.
All right. Okay. Hold on.
I'm getting ready to heal this fucking emu and book it. Ooh.
That was almost in at 20.
Almost.
Anyways, I guess is the best way I can surmise a trumpet sound with my face. Yeah, that emu starts booking it. And
Yeah.
you know what? Just,
Alright,
just because. Someone call high or low.
Hi.
Hi, yeah.
You see the thagomizer of a stegosaurus come out at the emu from the grass,
Yeah.
just spearing the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
one that was running, wasn't it?
That's the one that was running.
I might not want to heal that one. They could have been mates. Hey, that one is not gonna really live
No,
too
I
well.
don't think that one is alive anymore.
Fucking
I had time to
dead.
heal it.
You scared
talking
an
about the
emu
one-
into dying. Congratulations.
Damn.
To be fair,
No,
you
I
didn't
don't
know.
know about healing this one though. No, that could have. It might not even live well now that it's lost its fucking
you
mate.
can
Probably.
do a medicine check.
All right. Let's see how this goes.
Natural one.
It sure
It's a
is
four.
dead.
It's a shell. I swear to God, you son of a bitch. You done this. It was your fault.
Anyways, the shell goes over and takes the teeth now.
Add 2
Fair enough.
saber tooth. I don't know what to refer to those
Inventory.
teeth.
Oh, you could turn us into a big old
Incisors?
throne
I
for
don't
now.
Canine teeth.
Canines!
Canines, there you go.
Yeah.
2 saber-tooth canines.
Yeah.
Dagger?
You could turn those into some big
Dagger?
ass dagger, like a fucking huge one, a big old one to throw. They're fucking huge. But one's how big?
Now,
is-
Because of your perception, you can see where it came from, but you don't know how far afield it's been hunting. And whether it has kids or not.
Well, he did a promise, so he will go and find the fuck out.
Are you bringing the
Make
cart?
sure-
Am I bringing the cart? No. I'm
Uh,
leaving the party alone.
Okay.
You're going alone.
This might take a few hours.
Where do
Never
you-
fucking mind.
Remind me, cats like that hunt pretty far. They have large territory. You don't know how far it came from.
Yeah, no, not worth that. Fuck that.
We'll get
Alright.
another pet.
We can just find a cat in the city or something like.
Don't worry, I'll have Lila roll some percentiles as we go.
Woo. Woo.
All right. Now, with that out of the way, we can start you resuming your little expedition, can't we?
Yeah, I hope.
What does this water stream look like Master Chief's helmet?
What?
I don't know. I was looking at the map and I did look at this one specifically.
I didn't even think it looked like that until you said it.
They put the Master Chief in the D&D.
Put the
Where do
Master
you
Chief
think
into tabletop.
They put it in a tabletop.
I sure didn't do it on purpose. Wow, you fucking threw me for a goddamn loop. I lost myself.
My bad.
Fuck.
Where do you look? Where can you find the map again?
You can give me a moment, and I will share it. There you go. It's really only got so many things you can look at because it didn't make maps. Besides that one. Oh,
Oh,
someone just said hi in the chat. Hello. Hello, Daniel.
hello.
Hey, Daniel.
Hello.
Hello.
Been a while.
Been a while.
Yes. So, as you start going about your business, you continue the
About
path.
our business. We hope.
He gets a follow for doing that. I didn't even know he had seen him.
Been a bit.
He gets a follow for that.
Cool. Follow for follow. Ain't that cool? Anyway.
Yes, I lost myself again. Fuck.
You did.
My bad.
am
I
sorry.
had to think my mind.
It's fine. It's I lost myself again. So as you're going, the grass gets a little short again. It's about maybe waist height here. And as you're going along, you see two axe beaks seeming to be eating something.
All right. Do we have
Straight
to go
ahead.
through? Do we have to go through them?
They seem aware of you, but they're not immediately trying to come at you. Because, you know, your cart is loud.
Yeah.
They seem
Probably
to
go
just
around.
be eating.
All right. We'll leave them alone. If they leave us alone, we continue.
And so it is done. As you pass by...
And I see what they are eating.
I just saw the messages in the chat.
No.
They seem to be eating... What the fuck was that thing called again?
Do not know.
Bronchosaurus?
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
They seem to be eating a... It starts with a D. I remember that. Starts with the word D.
Dinosaur.
Well,
It's a
yes, it's a
dinosaur.
dinosaur.
A dragon? Are they eating a dragon?
No, they're eating a Deinonychus.
What the fuck is that?
It's like a bigger velociraptor, I think.
Ah.
Yeah.
No.
cool.
Yeah, it's a
It starts with
Deinonychus,
D.
basically.
It starts with D. Memes.
Anyways,
Well,
that's what they're eating.
yeah.
I don't have an image I can share with you.
It's fine. We continue on.
Yeah. And that's when you'll see a group of velociraptors.
Ah, there you go. That's the problem.
The
It
short
sure
little.
can be a problem. Especially
But-
when they're trying to come at you.
Ah, they are. Okay.
Oh no.
Second combat!
Yeah.
Velociraptors.
Velociraptors. Alright, initiative time?
Raptors. It's initiative time! Have a combat.
You should.
They all hit?
They shouldn't be having group initiatives. What the hell? I thought I turned that off. Did that get reset too?
Probably.
Lila.
Sorry, my mother was talking to me. What was said?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Initiative
we're running.
time. We are fighting.
Oh, for fighting.
You're fighting velociraptors.
Let me roll my.
I should
Damn.
roll for Bort.
Bort, quickly, get a nat 20.
He sure didn't.
That's
Bird.
still is better than those two down there.
Don't worry, he doesn't eat your experience. Because I don't
Not
care
yet.
for that.
Well, he
Zashal, you're first. You can see
Uh,
that little group of velociraptors heading towards your cart because your cart's loud.
Yeah. Do they seem like they have noticed me?
They've noticed everybody. You're also in waist-high grass.
Well, how far away are they?
We'll say they're 40 feet at the moment. They're also grouped up 5 feet from each other, so it's just like they're immediately next to each other.
Okay. Zashal will go down as the grass to cover him and start to move and hide.
That's just a bonus action.
It is.
Roll that stealth
Oh.
check.
no problem, Daniel.
goddamn, that's a 27.
It is.
Your group don't know where you went.
They don't.
Where'd
I'm in the
Sejal go? Sejal go?
Where'd Sashal go? Poof.
Bart's over here, not saying it aloud, but like, I'm suddenly very afraid right now.
Should be.
Are you like readying an action or something?
Rating an action for when one of the velociraptors shows up in my area, and I am gonna slice at it.
Fair enough. Is that the end of your turn? That was. Pearl,
Oh boy. Okay,
this
so
would be
first
a
off,
great
I'd
time
like-
for the shatter spell. I don't think you have it.
I don't have that. I just have the Tolo spell and heat metal. I would like to have her bonus action Mantle of Inspiration.
Oh. How many times can you use that
Oh.
per rest?
I think it doesn't say.
It's supposed to.
It just says at third level you gain the ability to leave stuff like that.
You expend a use of bardic inspiration to do it,
Yeah. So I now.
which your total is
yeah.
3. You can see under the bard actions and effects of your actions tab, I gave you 3 out of 3 uses. You just tick one of those down for now.
2 out of 3. Yeah, and then I think it's up creatures up to.
Should
what
be your
is it?
charisma mod's worth, I think.
It's
Yeah.
number equal to your charisma modifier. So
Within 60 feet that you can see.
So I'm gonna give it to Lila. Cause hold up, how many people can give it to? Lila, Ivan, and Bart. I'll get 5 temporary hit points.
Hey. And they can use the reaction to move how much? Just their whole speed?
Yes, their whole speed without provoking any opportunity attacks.
That would have been great for Zashal. Unfortunately, he was person 1 in the combat.
Yeah, unfortunately he disappeared.
She cannot see me anymore because
Yeah.
poof.
All gone.
Poofity poof. How far are they from me?
They are
Like,
40
can I
feet
take my-
from you right now.
Oh, because I don't think I could take my entire movement and then hit them.
If you have a ranged attack, you could.
Yes,
Could I toss a dagger?
yes.
Technically,
you can.
yes. You just want to be
Okay.
closer for that. You also have Vicious Mockery, which doesn't need you to move at all.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
you can just
I'll
do it. That.
Yeah, I'll just do Vicious Mockery then.
Don't
Alright.
forget to target.
So,
yeah.
Vicious Mockery, you need to target them. You're going to hit the little magnifying glass, and you're going to hit the save button.
Yay!
Wait, hold up. I need to start. Okay, hold on.
Magnifying glass. Click save. There you go.
Why did that get a 19 plus 1?
Because it succeeded. Yay!
What did you insult it with?
Bitch!
Just a simple
Bitch.
bitch, and it didn't care.
I don't think it would understand.
In
No, it
Velociraptor,
understands.
shouts food.
Yeah, it understands, but it's like, I am female, thank you for noticing, but weird.
I'm not no dog.
Like Daniel said, clever girls.
Clever girl.
Well, I'm ending my turn.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Dr.
Go.
Ivan
I got a bow for this motherfucker.
Shoot him. That's a miss!
Fuck.
That's a miss! You missed!
Goes right over.
Nah,
It's missing it.
I don't think I necessarily have anything specifically.
Are your bolts made of bones?
Yes.
More
Well,
likely.
it depends if I was brought here. Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Alright. You fire
Uh,
one bolt, it gets lost in the grass.
Forever. Yeah, I don't think I necessarily really have anything that's a bonus. Yeah. I only really do have a heal. I don't have any
You
bonus
heal
action
pretty good.
attacks. But they be full in HP.
And has 5 temporary hit points.
That works, but it works a little differently. It's for 1 minute,
Is
though.
that the end of your turn?
And it's an action. So, yep, that's all I can do. It's an action. I already done that.
Well, Velociraptor 10 is going to run up towards Lilla. Because
Got
she's
it.
just there and very shiny. Unfortunately,
Question.
40 feet away. So, can't reach you yet.
Question.
It didn't reach you.
Question.
Maybe.
So, did it run past me?
It hasn't reached you yet.
Oh,
Because I'm assuming you only moved 5 feet since you never gave me an actual distance.
fuck. Ah, well.
If anything, it's very close to you, but it hasn't left your range. Or even entered it, really.
Alright.
Well, that's it for this one. Lila.
Yeah, I'm gonna target it and I'm gonna go and stabby stab.
Stab it or stabbed him. You hit. Minimum damage.
That's upsetting, but that's my turn.
Minimum.
You like
they-
go up, turn sideways, bring the blade up, and stab right through one of its shoulders from above it. Bart is going to fire one of his bone crossbows bolts
Bart.
at it.
Bart.
That's a 2. His stats will be
Bart.
changing when he gets an actual sheet, by the way. And I'll be having Bot roll them.
Alright. Imagine getting that 20 on almost all of them.
That's not possible.
It's not possible.
Velociraptor 8. I'm going to roll to see if it gets close enough to the shawl. Call high or low.
Hi.
No.
Fuck.
This one goes towards Pearl instead. Can't reach you yet. You know, it's closer. Velociraptor 2. We're doing this again. Call high or low.
Hi again.
That's a 25. No. This one
All
goes
right.
towards Clay. Well, Zashal, nothing happened.
Yeah.
You can now reach them, though.
You're 10 feet away.
I'm guess I have to do another stealth check to go up to one.
No, we're still
one
working
of
on the
them.
last one. You were never discovered.
What? Oh, okay. Then yeah, I am just gonna go over and to Velociraptor 8 slice.
All right, let's see if its whole head comes off.
Let's see. Advantage?
I mean, you technically shouldn't because you're also in the grass, which would be obscuring
Yeah.
your vision. So you would just have it
Yeah.
normal.
All right.
But you could still get
That's
your
an-
sneak attack.
No. It
You
says
really
no.
needed that advantage.
I did. That's why I asked.
Unless you wanted to... You know what? Did you spring out of the grass? We'll make
Well,
this
yeah.
a D100.
Yeah.
Call high or low. I've already rolled the result. I know what it is.
Hi.
Nice. It was 69. You jumped out so you could see. Roll again.
Hey.
Hey, you should give him an inspiration for that.
Here, proof.
No.
See? 69.
That's a A nice number.
That hits.
Oh.
It meets
Well,
their AC,
they're
in
tiny.
fact.
Damn.
Oh. You come up from behind and stab your hand right into its heart. And you rip a fucking whole-ass arm out of its side. You basically have a Velociraptor arm in your hand.
He just drops it, and with that, he's gonna go down again, gonna try it once more. So, Velociraptor 2 was going for who?
That one's heading for Clay.
So, Shazal goes down, and I use this bonus action for my stealth again.
You definitely need it. The other two are aware of you now, and they saw what you did. That's the same thing. It really just doesn't want you to net 20.
It doesn't, no. And he goes 10 feet away from Clay and tries to get the Velociraptor to get out of its range, more or less. Trying to get an attack of opportunity on it.
Basically, you're getting a position so when it leaves your spot, you hit it.
Yeah.
Cool. Pearl.
Oh.
Sorry, hold up.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay, hold up.
And don't forget to get a bit closer to the microphone.
Whoa!
Sorry, my fucking thing dropped.
The microphone stand needs another stand.
Yep.
It can stand for itself. Ba 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 ba. Anyway.
How revolting.
So wait, am I close enough now? Did the Velociraptors get close enough that I can attack one of
They
them?
haven't had their turn
Or-
yet, but you could just walk up to them at this point.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to walk up and stab them with my rapier.
Do it. You rolled
So wait, I hit the
damage.
damage. I hit the damage.
I'm going to absolve that damage first of all. Roll to
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. Oh, that's a now.
Oh man.
I
Oh, no,
can't
I don't
give
hit.
you advantage either because they're not close enough to Lila.
I could use a point of inspiration. Could I do that or no?
You can use an inspiration to roll again or just hit. But do you really think that this is worth it?
Yeah, no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. Let Clay deal with it.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna end my turn there. Just walk up, miss, and
You cut some
You walk-
grass. You found a rupee. No.
You found the ruby.
Ah, a gold coin. Anyway.
They 10 feet from us now,
Ah,
aren't
a saber-tooth cub.
they? Oh,
No.
spooky.
well, found
Whoa,
the
a
same
40-foot
baby.
emu shows up.
It sure is missing a head. Clay.
Alright, so they're 10 feet from us, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you want to walk over to 10 or walk over to 2? Is really the question here.
I'm gonna walk over to 2.
Hey, walked over to 2.
Fucking hell!
So I hit him with the little fast walk.
Clay doesn't know where you are.
He saw me
He saw where
for
you
a
were.
moment.
He doesn't
Yeah.
know where you are.
Time to go see. Time to go attack this one. That one looks fucked. I'm gonna get this one.
That's 10. 10's the one that's
Gotcha.
fucked up.
Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about. That one's fucked up, so I'm gonna go to this one.
It
All right, here we
sure
go.
is running towards Lila, and she do sword. That hits.
Oh,
You smack it upside the top of its head with a mace.
bonk. Hey, stop that! It's
It
like
is
that
not
snake video.
dissuaded.
It's like smacking a snake on the head with a stick. Hey,
Starts trying
stop
to
that!
swipe and snap at you. At the end of your turn?
That's all I can do. My bonus action, I can't bonus action swing again. So, let's see. Yeah, no, I got nothing.
These things sure would have been better off if they were using their pack tactics. Unfortunately, flanking exists anyways. It's going to try and bite Layla because Layla is the one who walked up to it.
Got it.
Whoa, adorable.
It has a bite and a claw. That is a 2. That is a 4.
With it.
You are dodging this thing without issue. Your turn.
Almost like
Jesus
That
fucking
hit.
Christ. Almost max damage.
The sword's still in. You just swing around and cut the whole spine away.
You
Is it-
filleted the
Yeah.
fish. Good job.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Combat is brutal.
It is.
it's combat.
So, hit next actor.
The little, yeah.
He puts away his crossbow and he's going to try and slash at one with a scimitar. Specifically two.
I see it.
Clay, I'm gonna leave this to you. Do you think he'd be able to flank this one?
Well, it depends where we are. He would probably be on. If I was attacking, if it's looking at me, then probably yeah.
Alright. With that, I will have him roll a second time for advantage. That actually hit. Medium
Ooh, go
damage.
Bort.
What?
Go Bort.
Go board.
Oh, yo, Bort, get him, Bort.
Velociraptor 2 got smacked and then slashed. It's going to try its fucking best. But its best will not be enough.
And then he rolls 2 net 20s.
You had the same damage, so I'm gonna attack the NPC first. That's a nat 1. I was expecting that to be a nat 20, but no, it's a 3. Can't even hit the NPC. Who has 12 AC right now, mind you.
Yeah.
12. He's gonna get hit. He's 11 health.
Lashal, want to finish this off?
Yeah. Gonna have to not.
You target
yeah.
Bart. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
you
that's
son
what I
of
was
a
like.
bitch.
You have a grudge
Sooner or later.
over
Uh,
my
so-
medkit.
Zashal goes over, flanks it, and just gives it the good old 1-2. And misses.
You missed
You need
both.
better training. You need training by Bruce Lee.
Okay, I'm
Pearl.
gonna try to redeem myself.
You'll
What's
have
the fucking
advantage because there are 3 other people there.
Amazing.
Target it. Target it.
Oh fuck! I
Ah,
have
shit.
combat.
That will
tactics.
hit. Target it. Damage it. End its fucking
What do you-
existence.
Just 1d8.
Like how I have basically festival music playing for this.
It's fucking
Minimum
what?
damage, but it's enough. You just come over here and stab it through one eye out the other.
Nice.
Ew. Ew.
Disgusting.
But you did it. You win. Let me get you your experience. There you go. Have fun. It's your experience. Alright, so we have moved, I think, 2 hours? Yes.
Maybe?
We'll have moved for 2 hours. As you finish off those little dinos, Lela, I'm going to have you roll a d100 2 times, but before you do, Pearl's going to call high or low for each.
Okay.
Oh god. High. And then the second one, low.
High then low.
First, yeah. Roll, Lila.
I'm trying
Go,
to find where
Lila.
the D100 is.
It's the last dice on the right now.
Right next to the D4.
The D0.
The D0.
Basically.
That's our low.
That's a low, but they called high.
Fuck.
And now, should
Now
we
I
roll
gotta get a
again?
low.
Second one's low.
And
That's
it's
high. Literal exactly inverted.
Yeah.
Nice. Fantastic. You do not
Amazing.
find any cubs.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn.
Damn.
No.
If you only could do this type of objective, like, what's it called? Fixation. Imagine what we would be doing by this point. We would have been right level 5.
I want what I want.
What I really,
And
really
you'll
want.
get what you get.
Anyway, we continue
Yeah,
on.
what you want, what you really
You
want.
start moving for another hour, so I'll advance the clock. We'll have Brew call high or low again for another roll for Lila.
I'll roll this time, why
No,
not?
you're not. I said what I
Hi.
said.
Fuck.
I'm waiting for the result to
Dang.
actually.
That's
from the
another
25. Yeah.
This is
another
another
25. Do
Another
not roll 8.
25.
So I
Amazing.
rolled, and I know the result.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was an 88.
Almost an 87.
All right, so you start to actually see the fort in the distance by this point. You're not there,
Finally.
but you are seeing one. Whether this is the correct one or not, you don't know, but you just do see it. And you sure do see a T-Rex,
Fuck.
but it looks like it's heading away from you right now.
I think we should stop for a while until it's gone.
Yeah, let's wait out the T-Rex.
With this loud cart, I wouldn't want to move.
Mind you, it's a healthy distance from you at this moment.
Ah, okay,
Oh,
then just
Like,
continue on.
they're big. You can see them.
And they
Yeah.
could probably hear us from a distance, and I don't want to. So, Shaw, you want to go say hi to it? Go say hi to it.
I do not mind staying put for a while so I can look for a cub.
Yes, you owe Lila that.
All right,
Yeah,
Lila?
Lila, the cub.
you can roll perception, investigation, or survival.
Can I
Okay.
give her the help action?
Sure.
Damn.
10.
1 or 2.
You!
You find, and I'm going to, Zashal, you said you rolled an 85?
88.
88. Okay. You find a tiger cub trying to crawl out from a half-eaten tiger.
No.
Lila's going to animal handle it.
All right.
That,
That was almost
It's
a net
try-
20.
it's trying to crawl in or out of.
Out. Yeah. This is a newborn.
Aww.
She's going to pick it up.
You pick up a baby tiger.
Yes.
A newborn baby tiger.
Well, that's gonna need a lot of milk.
But from where will you get it?
Well, good thing the fucking fort is all the way right there. Hopefully it doesn't die from fucking hunger by that point.
You sure don't have level 3 spells like create food and water.
We don't.
Does anyone have food?
Great solid chips and salsa.
I don't have that, unfortunately.
Chips and
Yeah.
salsa for a baby tiger.
Yes.
Wonder how that will go.
Can I find food for it?
You can try.
All right, what do I roll?
You see,
Same
no,
thing as
no.
before.
You see, the problem is you need to find milk. Where the fuck are you gonna find milk?
I mean, Zachal's right. There is a fort right there.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go to the fort.
Yeah, let's go to the fort, get some food there.
The T-Rex, it makes its way away. Also, Lila,
I
add
was-
to your inventory baby tiger or newborn tiger.
Will do.
So I can close this NPC sheet. And just remember that exists somewhere.
Somewhere, somehow.
And you, finally, arrive at the fort. And as you're there, you notice, like, as you were coming up, you saw that it looked like they had plenty of soldiers on the walls, but those are straw soldiers. They're fake.
Yeah.
But there's just one guy who's just, like, leaning on, like, he's, like, sitting on the battlements, just leaning to the side, smoking a pipe. And he just hears you coming up, because of course he will.
He would be quite. If he's a guard and he doesn't hear us coming, I have questions.
And as you, like, I'm assuming, come to the front gate, which is, it looks like it was made of wood a long time ago. It's not great. It's kind of rotting. So it's not a fantastic gate at all. And he's just
Fair
gonna
enough.
call down, "How the hell'd you bring that here without it collapsing?"
Luck.
Willpower.
That's a
Sheer
lot of words
force
at
of
once.
rage.
So what you need?
Magic.
We need to get inside. We have a package.
Package for who?
Did he say any place? He said the place. He didn't say anyone, huh?
He gave you a name.
And
Name.
I don't remember the fucking name. Alb doesn't.
That's a shame. Does anyone remember the name?
God damn it.
Can we roll to remember?
No.
Does anyone
I'm just-
remember the name?
Bold of you to assume we're confident enough to remember the name.
I can't, like, as far as I'm concerned, your memory is your character's memory.
Maybe ask about the symbol on the side of the box. Maybe.
No. That ain't gonna work.
I mean, the thug mentioned tried to
Yeah.
mention the name of the guy whose symbol
We've-
it was.
We've got a package from Lord Sunder.
From Lord Sunder! Oh my goodness, what's he want over here?
He asked us to deliver this box.
Well, to who, though?
Great
I know
question.
I'm not looking for a package from a man that rich.
We're not very good couriers. Getting where it's supposed to go.
Well, I'll go ask my captain. You wait here for a moment.
Also, do you have any milk?
What was the fucking name?
What?
What was the fucking name?
What was the name? And he's gonna pop back over the battlements. Careful about that T-Rex that was walking round, though. Can't let you in just yet, but do be careful.
Also, do you have any milk?
I mean, we've got a goat.
That'll do. May we please have some?
Well, we gotta find if I can let you in first. I'll be back.
Fuck.
Yeah. He's gonna be a moment. Try and do anything in the meantime?
Trying to remember the fuck.
Can I see how healthy that newborn baby tiger is?
Sure
Yeah.
is a newborn, and more common than not, newborns usually start having to drink milk on the way out.
So can I do like a medicine check on it or something? Right.
You can try.
Wait,
Wait,
is that the name?
maybe.
I was fucking. I don't know if I'll even be able to remember that.
That sure is a baby tiger, and you sure are a creature of the sea.
I shall name it Jewel.
Jewel.
What you
Yes.
got, bot? You's like, it can't be that, but can it? It might be.
Was it Samson?
Looks like he got it.
Oh.
And
I was.
10 minutes will pass. And the
Man.
gate doesn't open. Instead, you didn't notice, but there sure is a door of stone on the side that blends into the wall that starts to open. And you just hear a man go, "No," as they like shove it open. This time it opens outwards. Unlike another door of stone.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Absolutely fuck you. So this door ain't sliding, huh?
This door doesn't slide
Sound
because
doors don't slide, huh?
I didn't want you to
That
mess this
fucking
one up,
game.
okay?
Shut up.
But you see the man from earlier alongside a kind of thin, almost bony older man. And he does come out with a cane. And you just hear the, all right. I'm Samson. I'm the commander of this fort. Or what's left of it. Who's it for?
It's for you. Samson, was it? That's what. Then yes, this is for you.
All right. And this is from
Oh.
Lord Sunder. Is that right?
Yes. That is right.
All right. And he like the first thing he sees as he starts coming over to you is like, that's a shoddy cart.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to find a cart nowadays.
Let me look at the box. Let's see if it got opened. As he like glares around.
And Sasha lets him look at the box.
And he's gonna like use his cane to whip the other guy. He's like, pull it out. Come on. And the other guy's just like, oh, fuck off. Under
Yeah,
his breath.
fuck off.
Zashal ain't helping. He's just gonna look.
This guy starts to like pull it, and he's like, I could use some help, please.
Yeah, let's give him a hand.
You're gonna give him a hand?
I'm holding a baby.
Yeah. That's fine. I'll give him a hand. Who else?
Yeah, I'll give him a
Zashal,
hand.
get your lazy ass over here.
Everyone but Zashal and Lila pull the thing off of the cart. Let's bring it inside. Which, you know, is probably wonderful news for you who are carrying it.
Yeah, it is, isn't
I
it?
don't know what you're gonna do with that piece of shit, as he points at your cart. But we can't open the gate to bring it in. You don't have the manpower to do it. And he starts to waddle in.
Zashal is gonna hide it on the side.
You
If he
kept all
can.
that grass?
Well, it
The
was
grass
a blanket.
is pretty
with
well
sa-
cleared out from here, so you could just be like, this is just where they put it all. Sure.
Sure. That, or we can just dismantle it because it's already dismantled.
You could. You could bring it inside that way if you wanted. The choice is yours.
I hate choices.
Of course you do.
I'm gonna start dismantling and taking it inside.
Fantastic.
Cart.
So as for the people carrying this thing, you're going to be carrying this for 10 minutes.
Good luck.
I want you to roll Constitution saves.
All of them?
Yeah.
The two of you involved.
Involved with what? Carrying the
Yeah,
box?
Bard,
carrying the-
Bard included.
Because you're also helping, aren't
Yeah.
you?
Yep.
Yeah, there goes my con save. There goes your. Oh man.
Yep.
You.
What's Bard rolling?
Yeah, you
Oh,
know what?
wait, I
Bart
think
would
I
be
pressed the
helping.
wrong thing. I pressed check
Bart.
instead of save. Does it matter? Or no?
You could do bardic inspiration.
Do you have?
No, it's
Do
not
you
a
have?
save.
Oh,
Does
okay.
your save have more? Let's see.
No, it doesn't.
No,
It's
we'll just
Bart.
use that.
Bart of inspiration. He is our
Okay,
inspiration.
okay. And the soldier. All right, all of you are awful. It's a damn good thing you all failed then, because you all fucking collapse under the weight of this. And it slams to the ground. And you just hear this sound from inside the box.
We drop it at the very end.
Yeah.
And that hum kind of lasts a little bit. And he's just gonna, like, smack the soldier on the head, being like, "Don't fucking drop my shit!"
That's
Do you know how
I
important that is?
I love this.
And he
Poor
starts just,
dude.
like, jabbing the soldier in the side. "Get the fuck out of here, you're goddamn worthless! Get the others!" Just fucking angry old man yelling.
Yeah. Old man yelling at the cloud.
I need my ibuprofen.
And
Where are my teeth?
that's where the rest of the 10 minutes that happened occur, as you see him come back with 3 other soldiers, and you just hear the guy, "Well, I've got everyone."
Oh damn. They're fucked.
Remember when they said that they're so goddamn understaffed that they can't come to Korea Arkol to seize it? Yeah,
Yeah.
meant it.
Yeah.
And they all start to, like, try and carry it instead of your involvement. And it's not great, but it happens. And as they take it to his office, you'll probably have followed him. He's just gonna say, "All right, I'll be checking. Make sure it didn't get skimped on any of it. Rest of you can do whatever. Show them to where they can stay for the night, since I imagine they'll want to.
You got any milk?
Show them the goat."
Show them the goat.
And yeah, he's forcing you out of his office.
The cane.
Alright, Lila's going straight for that goat.
There sure is just a
Oh,
giant
no.
goat.
I
And
wanna check this.
I'll just say you're being escorted by the one who was on the wall, so I don't have to figure out a new accent.
Yeah.
Well, here's our goat.
The goat.
She produces milk sometimes. When we let her, or when she lets us get it. She doesn't usually.
How exactly do you fetch milk from it?
He'll point at, like, the udders on the goat. Well, we kind of squeeze those. But,
I see.
she's not happy with most things. She's also the last one we got. Good luck! I'm not touching her
Yeah.
again. As he, like,
Yeah.
holds his shoulder. Not ever again.
You want help, Lila?
Yeah, I'd like help. Do I roll animal handling?
It would be handling, yes.
Do I get advantage? Because I get help.
You are being helped with pearls, so you would have advantage. That's not a 20.
Inspiration.
Oh, no, it looked like it was gonna be a 20, and I was like, that's not a 20. No, you succeed.
inspiration.
It's still just a goat. They're just
Okay.
big goats that have poor temperaments. But 14 will be enough.
What's a goat?
It's a big goat.
It's
One
like
thing you'll
goats in
notice
real
is the
life, dude.
horns on this one have been, like, cut off.
Smart.
Yeah. Like,
Now it can only headbutt people. What's its noggin?
it ain't got horns.
But goats like
but
that in
you
real
get
life.
milk. You get, like, 2 gallons of it.
Great. I'm going to feed it to the baby tiger.
The baby tiger.
The tiger is drinking the milk. It's not easy to make happen, but it happens. And yeah. I'm assuming the other 2 will have been the ones escorted to the room. Then.
Yeah.
And, yeah. They just show up and, like... There's another guy, he's just like, this is the, these are our other barracks. And, well, you saw how many of us there were. They don't really get used, so... How about it? There's like 10 beds in here. Though beds is generous. They're more like metal pipes with like tied grass and wool sheets. It's not really a bed, it's closer to a hammock.
Hey, it's better than grass. Only grass.
Only.
If they're a bit old, just find just use a different one. One of them's bound to work.
One of them.
We haven't had a need to come in here and change them since we don't have people. So, and if worse comes to worse, and all of them break, ours are in good enough condition, and there's enough beds for you there too. So, it's just literally on the other side of that hall is where we stay. You will have a place to sleep tonight, at the very least, if you want to stay.
Where is everybody?
And you're not there.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah.
I was about to respond too,
Nah.
but it's just Zashal and Ivan, who, if they don't want to say anything, he's just gonna go.
The shell leaves the part of the cart and starts shaking the bed who's in better condition than the others.
One of them immediately falls down, so you know it's not that one.
Yeah.
But the
He
one
keeps
next to it's
shaking.
still fine.
Alright, that's one. I need 5 more. 4 more. One's fine, 4 more.
It seems only 3 of the beds collapse as you go.
Alright, 3 out of 10. There's 7 beds. That's fine.
And the guy, before he leaves, I don't imagine they'll care if you have some of our food. We have enough stockpiled, so if you want to eat with us, you can.
Got it,
Oh,
thank
and
you.
don't worry, the commander eats alone.
Oh,
All
good.
right.
I was a little worried.
Well, he eats alone when he eats.
If he hits.
He's
All
pretty
right.
angry.
I'm going back to the kitchen.
Goodbye.
All right. Thank you.
And, yeah, he's gone. What do Lila and Pearl do? as I will be advancing time for the time it took for all of that as well.
Lila is really happy with her baby tiger, and she's showing it to Pearl.
Sure is a
Pearl's trying to-
newborn tiger.
Yeah.
Pearl's trying to pet the baby tiger.
It's not like it can fight you back.
Or bite. Or do anything.
This is a marvelously cute creature.
It gets cuter when it's older.
You're not here.
I know.
You just hear that
He's in your head.
What is it?
I believe it is some breed of cat.
Oh, well, it's very cute.
That's a Rottweiler.
Suddenly wanting the urge to just go, meow. I am
It is
totally a
great.
tiger, meow.
Meow.
No,
Fucking hell.
it just makes baby tiger noises. I don't fucking know.
Pearl, would you like to be its co-mother?
Okay, sure.
What's
We now
that?
have a child together.
I don't know what that means, but sure.
I'm vaguely aware. We are parents.
Aw.
Sure.
Just they're like, sure. Uh-huh.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't think it's any of our thing.
It's very, very deliberately Lila's thing. She has it.
Yeah.
It's
It's on her inventory.
that
Should we
one
make
guy
baby
who was on the
tiger?
barracks is back up there, but he's just still like sitting. But this time he's looking off a different wall.
Yeah. Zashal is gonna try and look around the place now that it is like midday, and he'll go check on if he can stealthily on what our dear friend commander is doing.
All right. Roll stealth. $18. So, you start sneaking around. Obviously, you were told where the other barracks are. You probably looked at those first. It's basically the same thing, but there's some personal possessions here. Is really the difference, but there's really nothing to be like, oh, that's nice. It's more just like, wow, they are really not doing great here.
They really are pathetic. Damn.
You go around, you see that there is like a ledger of who worked here, or like who was supposed to be here, and it was extensive.
No, it's only.
It looks like
5.
they had a innumerant amount of casualties.
Does it say from what?
No.
Daka.
Or to be more specific, it's redacted. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's.
It's
Yeah.
not like
It's
lined
lined.
out. It's more like failure.
Oh.
Or it just is like classified next to it, basically.
Okay.
And like, there were once over 200 people here. There
That's
sure
interesting.
isn't now. You will notice that wood is used in the structure of this fort. It is old. It is not good. Some of it is stained from where like fires would be lit using all the fucking grass. Most of them are obviously not lit because there's no need to when it's this well staffed.
Yeah.
The armory is just a shame.
There's nothing in it, or it's just like nobody has taken care of it.
There's a guy in there doing his best to keep them up to snuff. It sure is one guy in a very pathetic armory. And he's just alone. He looks so sad.
Damn.
If you stop by the kitchen, you see the guy from earlier, and he's like, I actually get to make more meals than I used to.
Yeah.
Whoopee.
Yippee!
Yippee!
The fuck
I
do we
was-
talk about at dinner?
I was trying to go for the commander again. I'm gonna
I know, I'm
remind you.
just figuring you were going around first.
Yeah, I am.
You would probably have seen the storage area. That guy was right. There is plenty of food here. It looks like it has stocked to feed hundreds of soldiers.
200 people. Yeah.
And they sure have 5. This stuff is preserved to the point where it would probably last over a year. So it's pretty
Nice.
salty. You imagine most of the cooking is getting all the salt out. And yeah, there's the commander's room. Door closed.
Any windows, anything like that?
He sure is in the center of the fort where there is no windows on any side.
Any roof that seems a bit shaky, or
He would
I
be
don't
bottom
know.
floor. The only way into this room is the front door that you are aware of. That said, you were made aware of a secret stone door to get into the castle. Or fort, not castle.
Fort, yeah.
So, if there is a secret door, you have yet to see it.
He'll do a check around the place. Can I roll perception for it?
That'll be investigation.
Yeah, sure. I'll go with investigation.
You go around, and you probably take some time, probably out of... Well, you can't be frustrated.
No, I
but
cannot. No.
You go around in the fort, and you just kind of walk around for a bit until eventually your foot lands on something that sounds a little hollow.
And he'll check it.
There sure is a trap door near the goat.
Lego.
Here's the goat.
The goat
Uh,
sneaks out.
By that, he just opens it and stealthily gets inside of it. Snake-like.
There is no one to have ever seen you.
I mean, we're by the goat. Do we
This will have
see
been
it?
after this part.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he'll have stumbled across it by time you have left.
Well, what are we doing now then?
Well, we'll have to
Great
find
question.
that out at some point.
Wait for it!
Because once his stuff's going, we go a little bit back in time for the others, which will probably be next time. And you start coming down this path, and it seems to fork into 4 places. One of them you find goes outside of the fort. The other goes back to that secret door from earlier. And one goes to the commander's room. Under his desk. Where he would be standing.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Fell. God damn it. Hold on.
So he can hear him like write or do noise or what?
He is silent.
Shit.
But you do hear him fiddling with something. But as for, like, personal noises, he's not making a damn peep.
God damn.
You hear what sounds like a little bit of metal clacking, but it's not all metal clacking. And there's like a hum that just comes up and goes away at some points.
Hmm.
So obviously, that is what you hear.
Yeah.
But you can't, like, get in. That man is standing on this.
Yeah. He returns to the party.
And that is... We still have time.
We do?
Yeah, Leela. Pearl. You have left
Yes.
the goat.
Okay.
The goat.
All right. Lila is going to go and takes the grass that's still inside of her and try and weave a blanket.
I would like to help.
That's pretty easily done.
Great. She's gonna wrap the baby tiger in the blanket.
Yeah.
Aww, so cute.
We'll have you do dexterity checks just to see if you net 20, or to see if you net 1. You are both participating. One can have advantage, or you can both just go.
I will give my advantage to Pearl.
Are you sure?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you do it. It doesn't even take that long this time because you have a much smaller thing to work with. And you wrap up the baby tiger in a grass blanket.
Her
It's a
name is
little
Jewel,
awkward.
right?
A bit awkward.
You named it Jewel? That's right, you
Yes. This is Jewel.
did. Yeah. It is wrapped with grass blanket.
Does
That
one-
does not take enough time for that to have mattered for Zashal's return.
So do you want to poke around and see, like,
So what's Clay doing?
what's Clay doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? There it is.
Fucking. I'm
Bart
probably
is
out.
following your example. He probably also bunked next to you.
Damn.
We vertical
Fucking-
sleeping.
He's just like, I am sticking to this guy. This guy
Yeah,
did. This guy made sure I didn't die. I will stick by him. But he's probably not actually sleeping. He's just like, I can't sleep.
Man, I wonder what my sleep's gonna be. Oh,
Fucking of course.
man, having a roll.
Can I push the beds together for Bart and Dr. Clay?
Bart is not asleep.
Yeah, I want to push the beds together.
So when I said they're made with like metal and arranged like hammocks, it's like these bars are in the wall going across the room and they were tied to them.
Oh, that's sad. Okay.
Yeah. Like they're not beds. They're just like, this is enough. This'll do for what we need.
Why would one move bed close? Why?
I can guess as to what they're going for.
Fucking prank.
Sure.
It's not a prank. He wants to be closer. She realizes that he likes to be close, so she thinks she's helping.
Not like that.
Eyebrow
Anyways,
raise.
if you come into the room though, Bart will sit up and be like, "Hey,
Bort.
did you get milk for the thing?"
We did get milk for Jewel, the baby tiger,
Ah, you've
the
named it.
baby cat.
Okay.
Yes. They are precious and they are our child.
Do we have a way to like keep the milk around, because it may not be anytime soon that we can get more?
We
Maybe
don't think
putting
that far
some-
ahead.
Maybe putting some in
Find
the
a
water.
random.
That was 2-3 people talking at the same time. What were you saying, Brew?
Maybe we could put some in a water skin?
All right. Did Lila say anything? Or...
Lila said I didn't think that far ahead.
And I'm sorry, Bot. Your character's not awake.
Yeah, I was making a joke. That's why I was talking.
I wonder if he's smart enough to think of this. I'm going to... Well, I could roll a d20. Or I could have someone roll a d100 with someone else calling high or low. This time, Lila's calling high or low and Brew's rolling a d100.
Alright, got it.
Whoa.
Low.
Okay, wait, hold up.
I heard it.
No, wait, so it's the...
You gotta drop it in the box.
Okay, right.
That's pretty fucking low!
That's a fucking fiber. That's a fiber.
Do you think they could,
It's
like,
fiber.
powder the milk so we could, like, put water in it later?
Brilliant. How do we do that?
I don't know.
You're gonna go into the kitchen and ask the
And now
chef.
here's the DM saying that I don't know how that works.
Okay.
How the fuck do you powdered milk?
But yeah,
I know.
I'm guessing Lila's now going to storm towards the kitchen, which isn't too far from here.
Punch the milk hard enough.
Yes, I will just punch the water out of it.
No moisture.
You see the guy who led Ivan and Zashal to the barracks area? Just, like, putting together some food. And when he sees you coming in, it's like, ah, perfect. You. And he points at you, Lila. Do you eat?
No.
Oh, okay. He looks
I
a
will-
little disappointed.
I will happily take the food and put it near my mouth in an imitation of eating. But note, it will go to waste, for I cannot taste it.
I understand.
However, I
supposed
do
to
have a
cook.
conundrum. I do have a conundrum.
Oh, what's that?
We need to keep this milk in a way that we can travel with it and
Oh.
feed my baby Jewel.
I could trade you some powdered milk for it.
Yes, please.
Because we gotta make whatever we can get from her last, so we figured out how to do it. I got some in store. Do you have the milk you got from her still?
Yes.
Cool. And I'll
there-
assume
is
there
there-
was some buckets.
Yeah, she shows them the 2 gallons of milk. He stops for a moment, looks at
Damn.
them, and goes, "How the fuck?"
Can you
He just loves to
stay?
cook, man.
Can
Guy
you
Fieri is-
stay here? And
Huh?
do that more often, please. Anyways, and he'll
We
like
need-
get a leather bag of powder. He's like, "All right, you just," and he'll give you instructions of how to like properly hydrate an amount for use. This should last you
How do
like
you-
2 weeks.
Well, how do you make more of the powdered stuff?
The DM doesn't know, so he cannot actually provide you an answer.
That's alright. Just say the character knows and the characters can make more if they
Yeah.
run into milk.
You need the proper equipment, is what he'll say. Which we can roughly equate to like an alchemist's kit.
Damn, I have an
Should've just-
herbalism kit.
I don't think herbalism would work for this.
Crush milk.
It's not herbs, so no.
Or is it?
Milk
Yeah.
is not
You
a
He'll-
herb.
can
he'll
make
give you the
almond
means.
milk. You can make almond milk. Can't we? Can't we use herbalism for plant
Almonds
milk?
don't have udders.
I don't think they can drink almond milk.
They cannot.
Almonds don't even have udders.
I don't think there is almonds in this place.
There sure isn't.
Well, they don't exist.
Not here.
Soy.
There you
yeah.
go.
Basically, he'll
milk.
tell you how to make it, but you would need an alchemist's kit to do it.
Alright, great. I know what I'm getting now.
And it didn't take you 2 weeks to get here from Korea or Cole, and if they have one on sale, you could get it there. That
Right.
is if, though.
If you go there.
We should be having our noon meal in a couple hours. So, there's that. Go ahead and add 2 weeks of powdered milk to your inventory, Lila.
Got it.
I would advance time, but that's the point where not only are we going to end the session, but we'll say syncs up with everyone else.
Nice.
Yeah.
What a way to end a session, am I right? Powdered milk.
milk. Hell yeah.
Powdered. Today's been a great stream. That was fantastic.
I fucking hope so.
It was.
I had lots of fun.
I assume so. You got a baby tiger.
Yeah.
And what did you say, Brew? I couldn't hear it.
It was super fun.
That is what I strive for. I don't know if there's anyone I can raid right now, but I sure am looking for that.
With the
That was
power
great.
of God and anime by your side.
Y'all have fun?
Uh,
Everybody?
So much fun.
supposed to.
Yep.
I'm over here getting hit
Not
by a box.
really. No, there really
by
isn't
a
really.
bot.
Huh.
No, the box didn't hit me. The box fell on me
Yeah,
because
see how
someone
do you-
forgot that they don't have dark vision.